Welcome to the Academy, a D&D 5th edition podcast featuring an original campaign from Davin Jarvis. We hope you enjoy it.
Who's giving us our session recap today? After the
What happened?
last session.
My one-liner was everyone got shipped with someone else, and Miro met some old friends. Essentially, that was
It was all like,
I could read off the recap if you like.
yeah,
What I know.
Alright, do you guys want me to also hit up the session 387 recap?
Just maybe like, just like,
I'll give you the spark notes. Okay,
highlights of it, yeah.
so session 10, we finished up the mind reading. Miro got his memories back, but Greg unfortunately did not. We set sail for King's Keep. Dawn has a dream visit with her mom, and Russ has a dream visit with his patron. Everybody gets dreams of their past except Greg, whose memories are apparently under high security or something. Gosh, when the day we find out who Greg is gonna be insane. So then we make it to King's Keep. We go to Miro's old monastery. Miro meets up with his friend Paris, who's kind of crushing on him. This is where the romance starts, like of 5 different levels. Conrad and Helena continue their wedding plans. Yes, and somewhere in there, Ress wanted to pray to the dragon goddess of marriage, but he took Ina with him, and so everybody confused them as a couple with a failing relationship. Then Don and Quintus take advantage of the fact that Conrad and Helena are talking by deciding to prank Helena by faking a relationship because Helena really ships them. However, it instantly went wrong because Conrad saw them talking together and told Helena about it. And then from that point on, Quintus and Don had to do damage control with Conrad, Quintus's dad, and Vulcan himself. After that headache, Miro is shown all the dragons and cages, including a steel dragon lady who's high-key creepy. Miro's friend summarizes by telling him that King's Keep isn't mounting for war, but they're ready anyway, just like Jeffer is. Everybody's just kind of tense. It's like a Cold War. So we're going to head to Jeffer to tell the Dwarf King the good news. Probably head to Volcana afterwards. And Ress will, in this travels, he won't be doing anything weird at all.
Surely. Nothing can go.
DM mysteriously rolls dice.
Edward, make a wisdom saving throw. All right, thanks.
If I said no,
Wisdom dice.
still saving no.
As you all roll up into the great grand dwarven city of Jeffer, you're met by 2 dwarven guards standing out front, and they see your still strange group, and one of them halts you. Stop! Business!
We're here to speak with the king. Do you still have the thing?
I don't know if I still have the coin. I think they took it back when we first arrived. That like tiny like coin. I think they took it back. Okay.
All right. Well, yeah, we're here to see the king.
Name?
Quintus Vulcan. That's just that easy, folks.
Let me check. Walks over to a little outpost, looks through a couple of different files. Gonna come back out. Team 7.
We gotta work on that. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Cleared, I guess. It's like disbelief. You're let back into the city. This time from the other side, the west side, which is actually closer to the main castle. But you're once again met with the beautiful black and golds, with these veins of magic woven all the way throughout the city. What do you guys want? What do you guys want to do?
Anybody have anything to do, or are we just heading straight to the castle?
I think we're just going.
I have something I potentially want to.
So are we in the Dwarven King?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually, should we wait to go to the castle until Mira's here? Is anything gonna happen with that? Okay, guys. Anything else that you want to do before going to the castle?
Honestly, are we planning to stay here for long?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so
Well-
probably like find an inn or something.
Because I mean, we're probably gonna head back to Asandro to pick up our ship. And Pete's not here, so we could probably just hitch a ride with whatever ship is leaving at the time we want to leave.
Sorry, question. So was Jeffer where the fight club was, or
Yes,
I said it's not. So so now that I have I have those gauntlets, which if you want to send me those.
Yes.
I
Let
think
me-
Conrad might be going back to the fight club again. Maybe.
Quintus will not be going back to the Fight Club. Not after last time.
So, for all those listening, Conrad, last 2 sessions ago,
Yeah.
he took the gauntlets off of the Pirate King, which morphed and adjust to meet the ability of the combat skill.
I was standing there for 45 seconds.
Nice. They match the combat skill of the wielder. If you want to describe them, I just sent them over. Uh-huh.
He's about
What's last week?
In your
Thanksgiving.
down.
Oh yeah, that's right. Scales 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
Thanksgiving.
Cool.
Has please helmets Conrad took from the Pirate King they like scale the it's like golden like kind of like kind of I don't know like scales essentially and they fit just on his hands that were not covering the fingertips just so he can still do things
Picture
but yeah
like
they're just
Venom symbiote, but golden and with dragon sticks.
yeah
Oh my
yeah.
gosh,
So
that's so cool.
yeah, it's pretty cool. So I actually don't know what it does,
So
but I can read
it is attunement,
Okay.
which we
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
the ability Demon's Blood grants you a +2 to your strength score.
So now it's just 40.
So your strength score goes up by 10.
Now it's 22.
Oh, he's a superstar barbarian.
It has the ability Gilded Edge.
Yeah.
While it's raging, your rage damage is up by 1.
So now it's a +4. Okay.
Yes.
So he's
And then you have a new reaction called Armored Skin, where when you're hit by an attack, you can use your reaction to add your strength modifier to your AC.
which is now plus.
It is like a 1 to
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not like
Yeah, it's just
it's not like shields.
yeah.
But
it's just like
it is a
What's
reaction.
It's
once a day.
if it's
Shield lasts for a turn.
Mine is just like
one
a
attack.
one-time thing.
It's like a parry,
Yeah. So
but still.
so
There's
plus two strength.
that
So +2 strength, +1 rage damage, and then 1 reaction once a day. Or-
No, so it's a reaction
Yeah.
you can use.
Oh, so once a turn or
Turn. So
okay. Oh,
on your
okay.
turn you
I
get your
see.
reaction back.
Oh, sweet. Okay,
So-
this will be cool.
So you just make
You
up
can choose to either do that or use a reaction to opportunity attack.
Yeah.
and
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah. Fantastic.
time to use a spell slot for that.
Well,
snip snip.
yeah. So Conrad might be stopping by the fight club later.
Okay.
We
Built
don't have.
Pirate King
Yeah.
he
No.
basically was
that is-
holding a legendary weapon.
Yeah.
It's technical rarity. I believe I put it at artifact. Which is why it has so many hurt.
Yeah.
Artifacts tend to have a lot of range.
Yeah. Well, okay. To be fair, I wasn't supposed to win against the pirate. I wasn't supposed to, but it happened that way. I rolled the right amount in that like 13-point window or something, and so But yeah, so Conrad will be going to the pirate king. Not the pirate king. To the fight club. We don't have to actually like do all that. I just do some.
You very much win.
Okay, cool.
Absolute wipe the floor.
Sweet, awesome. So yeah, that's all Conrad wanted to do in this town. So sometime before we leave, he'll probably go back there, and then in like 1 hour, just wipe the floor with everybody. Come back with this bag of gold. So, anyways,
They're 5 gold pot.
yeah,
Great.
3
Roll me a d12.
a D12. Oh, this is the first time I ever rolled one of these besides for each.
Barbarian.
3.
3, you get 3 gold.
Oh, let's go, baby. Let's freaking go.
Yeah.
I love that actually. Okay. Heck yeah.
We can go to the castle now.
Yeah.
Fear.
It's a very powerful item. I'm aware of it.
Alright. I wasn't supposed to win. I wasn't supposed to win. I did.
No.
So
My chances of beating you in a head-to-head fight just went from like
from like
30% to 0%.
yeah.
Not 30% before.
Give myself 10 HP every single round.
Honestly,
Well, that I thought.
Yeah, with
honestly, my odds might be higher than anyone else's because I can give myself a 10-minute flying speed 4 times.
You can fly above him and shoot down Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, and then I also have extra spell slots to cast the fly spell. So once I run out of my subclass flights, I can fly even faster.
So, is there anything you'd like to do, Will and Jeffrey?
No.
Okay, so we have just sailed back from King, or we
I walked.
Oh, we walked.
You walked from King's Keep to Jeffrey.
Okay. Have we decided what we're gonna tell them?
Yeah, we decided we're going to tell them that the truth, which is that King's Keep is not mounting for war, but they're ready, which is the exact same as Jeffer. We're going to,
Gloss over the fact that yes, there are dragons.
well, they're not mounted for war, they just have them. So, like,
Good point.
that doesn't really need to be said.
Okay. Cool. I agree. Nice.
That is all.
So,
Diplomats.
It's during a Cold War, this is what you do.
your way over to the castle. They do recognize you there. Here, the king has someone visiting right now. So you wait maybe 45-ish minutes before you see walking past you. Justiar Armtier, the very plain woman. Hair is actually kind of put down in a braid in her back. You recognize her as the representative of cooperation.
Oh shoot.
I stand up and do a bunch of nobility formalities that know, but I don't.
Everyone else is just like, okay.
Gotta keep up appearances.
She actually doesn't give any
Oh.
formalities.
I drop it. As soon as she's like not reciprocating, I'm like, oh, okay, and then I just go for it.
She curtsies and nice to meet you. She was on her way out. As you're let into, well, you remember this large throne room with a large black ceiling, with the Dwarven King, our good buddy, King Former Stone, standing above the whole room. Kind of looks at each of you. Welcome back! I take it there's good news, considering we are not dead.
Actually, yes, there is some good news.
Wonderful. Please, allow us to. He kind of like steps up and leads you into a small conference room. The same one actually that you led it to before.
Mhm.
So it's you each know. So updates.
Big armored guy's not there. The big tall dwarf isn't there.
He was already in the room.
Oh.
You see in the back of the room in this full plate mail, you recognize Freyrin Jeffrey.
You already had a nice IRL. Oh my goodness. You already.
You see Freyrin kind of in the back, just hands like on his maul, just waiting for each of you to enter. Gosh, and then he just stands in the corner.
I don't think
Former kind of looks up. So let's go.
Well, we do have, as we said, good news.
Good.
As we checked out around King's Keep, we did notice that the elves are in a state of alert. However, they aren't preparing for war. They're in a very similar situation to you dwarves here. Which is alert but not mounting for war. I mean, it's clear that this whole island is tense, but at the same time, nobody seems to be making a first move.
I'm prepared for war.
Yes. And as I saw the state of King's Keep, I did have an interesting thought. I know that you're prepared for war. I know that King's Keep is prepared for war. But are either of you prepared for peace? I kind of glance at the general when I say, like not even at the king, like glance a little towards the general when I say that.
Before I answer that, maybe.
You're
Were you able to get into peace on the dragon birds?
The dragon broods are. Were you gonna say something? Were you gonna say something?
no, keep going.
The dragon broods were not of concern.
By not of concern.
Correct. That's good because I said everything I know. I don't know the specifics.
We didn't really, yeah.
Yeah. So, as you may know, what's his name? King
Thormerstone.
Thormerstone. Okay, yeah. As you may know, King Thormerstone, I happen to have some roots in King's Keep. However,
Somewhat of this. But
yeah.
Fine.
But even as we were there, I was the one that was able to go closest into the people there, given that I had some friends there. But even still, the talk about if there were dragons or no is, if there are, then it's not common knowledge.
Why do you think I sent you there? Not to pick up common knowledge. To find if they have a dragon brood prepared for war.
I did what I could. I did my digging. I didn't find any dragon brood preparing for war.
Roll me a deception check.
Well, I mean,
It's the
was it a dragon brood preparing for war? It's kind of a bunch of dragons in cages. It was just a bunch of dragons in a hole.
Very dangerous dragons.
They're not preparing for war, though.
It's the same question. Okay, if we have 10 nukes, but they're not armed yet.
Are they nukes prepared for war? No, they're not. But they're not prepared for war.
I will say, you very much know that Steel Dragon is very much prepared for bloodshed and murder.
Well, that's the steel dragon shit nuts.
Like the
That's just kind of her normal state of being. Like,
yeah.
hey, but does he get advantage? Because I've also been talking my little noble butt off. Help action.
Sure.
All right, you get advantage.
Talking, could I like just tap him on the shoulder and give him some guidance?
Show me a sleight of hands.
Oh no! Let's see how that goes.
No.
Okay, that is a lot, like 20.
So advantage plus a d4. Come on.
What?
That's a 6. That's really bad.
With advantage and guidance?
3 and a 4. Plus
And
2.
a 2 plus 2.
Oh.
How do I do this?
You could add stuff on here.
Wait. This
Plus
looks
your
like
deception.
Deception.
Oh, he has a minus.
So like,
This one! Oh my god.
yeah. Yeah, it's
Sure.
I'm not gonna throw it.
So someone charisma should have done it. Sorry.
Good point. As this is
I have
So based counter that
you are the only one that knows.
As you're speaking, the king kind of just like keeps looking at you, just listening. You feel a hand on your shoulder.
And this isn't Dawn giving me guidance.
You feel this heavy metal glove just as Freyrin stands behind you. You know that like just little threatening squeeze. And he just leans down, whispers in your ear, "I would lie if I were you, Dragonborn." And just like you feel this weight in your seat. You saw something. You're not a liar when I see one. The king kind of like sits there and he's like, "Do you know what a dragon can do?"
Not really.
Anyone? Anyone seen a dragon level a city? Doesn't take much. Young adult. Yeah, we can do those. We have hard privilege for those. Ancients, adults. I saw one elder. Forever. It took a city to kill him. 80% of those people died. Now you need to tell me right now. What do I need to prepare for?
Given your history with King's Keep, another possible war might be inevitable. But after talking to as many people as I could and giving as much insight as I could, rest assured that a dragon attack is not likely to befall you.
Did you or did you not see a dragon?
I tried to detect the thoughts of the king and
So,
I got you.
you hear in the king's thoughts? Trying to cheat. I need to know whether or not they have adults.
'Cause this could be really, really bad. And I need to find out now.
You hear behind Froyrin just literally mapping the room, preparing to kill him first. Again, should this continue, as well as plans to kill each of you.
Let's go.
I'd like to see
Might get big.
But you still haven't answered my question. Let me tell you this. I have not been here in the mortal plane for long. And I've loved everything I've seen here. This place, I have had my memories taken of this place, and it is so beautiful. I've sailed to so many countries and seen so many different people, and King's Keep and Jeffer are two of the greatest countries I have seen on this plane. And the fact that you for so long have been trying to kill each other is infuriating to watch, because your people live for centuries. All of your people can live for so long, and you waste that blood over what? Just because the other guy did it first? It sickens me to watch this, and I don't want to have to be the cause of more bloodshed for this. Just tell me this. Are you prepared for peace? Boy!
I've lived 10 of your lifetimes, at least. Have you seen war? Have you seen send men to defend their home, only to get frozen as statues in horror as they scream their last agonizing breaths, as you watch a dragon swoop, devour, and end the lives of hundreds, thousands of your brethren? I don't want war. I don't want it. But I want to know that those filthy elves send dragons that I can defend my people.
I don't think that you want war, but I think some who whisper in your ears do.
Do you know what I would do if they had dragons? Do you think I would launch a full-scale attack immediately? No. That'd be suicide. The defenses in this city can protect us. But if they're too strong, I need to know, so that I can protect the innocent women and children of this city. Now, do you want them to die? Are you asking me to sacrifice my city? Just because some city has some dragons? No. I want to make sure I'm prepared for what they have.
If your defenses are so good within the city, why leave? Why not just stay inside your city and stay inside your defense?
What happens when dragons go other places? We are the only city in this godforsaken world who has experience killing these things, fighting against them, surviving. I just had a wonderful talk with our wonderful representative of cooperation. Now, cooperation has a lot of issues that they have to deal with. Dragons are not one of them. I don't want it to be. This keep has a long history of breeding dragons, training them to be merciless killers. I want you to know, the older a dragon is, the more innocent lives it'll take. ask you again. How many dragons did you see?
I did see dragons. And I know that King's Keep also does not want war. Suffice it to say that King's Keep, as far as I know, is doing their best to minimize human I guess not human, casualties and loss of life in general. They do not want war as much as you do not want war. And they are not trying to use those dragons.
Now that some of the lies have been passed out, how old? How big? What kinds?
I don't know.
Were there
It was
any,
brief.
were there any steals?
I don't know.
Would have looked like a normal person, only a little off and potentially a murderous monster.
Aren't all dragons?
No.
Oh, okay.
Some can be rationed with, some can be bought. Some have one intent, and that is to kill as many people as humanly possible.
Let me ask you one question first. You say you don't want war. But when you say that, do you mean you want to conquer so that you rule and that there is no war? Or you just want to maintain this fragile peace that somehow is still existing?
I want to minimize casualties.
That doesn't really appeal to me if you say it that way.
Global casualties.
That's good.
If you saw a gold dragon, silver dragon, those can be talked with, reasoned with. Often they're being compelled in some way. Spellcasters and such. Reds, blues, blacks, greens, chromatic colors, blues as well, tend to be a little more savage. Racism.
I was gonna send that in the chat. Just not interrupt. I was just gonna erase it. Yeah, I can't believe dragon racism is a thing.
But steels are special. Because they're smart as a metallic, the bloodthirsty nature of a chromatic. And they spread like wildfire. The memories of the gods.
If I did tell you that there was a steel dragon, I'm not saying that there is or isn't, but if I did tell you that there was one, what would you do?
Drastically change their talks with King's Keep. Because that is not something that they have told me about. I sent you all to get me information so that King's Keep can't lie to my face like they have for decades.
Got it. From a diplomatic perspective, I don't think it would make sense for them to tell you much.
No. No one.
So it makes sense in that context. But
If you had a weapon capable of leveling a city within 24 hours, would you tell people? Oh, exactly.
because
People of that city, would you want them to know that there's a threat coming that was going to end every single one of their lives?
I want them to know either. I wouldn't want anybody to know. Frankly, I wouldn't want the weapon to exist.
That's not our decision to make, as you have clearly stated. You don't want us to invade. We don't want to invade. We're safer in the city. However, we need to know if this weapon exists, because it won't just kill the people of Jeffner. It will move to Talentros, to Volcana, Cooperation, King's Keep itself. It'll cross the world. I want each of you to know dragons are not something to be done with. Like, I'm more experienced than all of you combined when it comes to this. So respect your elders and their knowledge.
Okay, Boomer.
That's say that in canon. That ain't canon. But I couldn't resist it. Quintus dies.
Listen, you like character. Okay. So I guess not in character yet. This is just kind of my inner monologue. This is a Hamlet soliloquy or whatever.
Heck yeah, I'm okay to do that.
Greg, you hear all of this.
Welcome to Macbeth. Sorry, that was a little bit dramatic. So it's like, I want to tell him because it's like, but at the same time, there's no point in telling him, because if I do tell him, what is it worth for me to tell him that, hey, there is a weapon that can level your entire city in 24 hours? There's nothing you can do about it, and so there's really no point in anyone knowing about it. The fact that they have it contained, at least for now, seems pretty good, and like, I would not want to ruin that containment, because then things would not go well. So that's my. So what are you saying?
I will say this. The rest of the party can't read your thoughts.
Which, unless you have a way to communicate and try and answer.
Well, the helm of telepathy does let me do like telepathic communication. So
You hear him just like freaking out.
I mean, some of us can cast message, so if we were really curious, we could.
I think
Message require like.
Yeah, you gotta go.
I mean, not be good if we're crawling.
Pull out the moss.
send a telepathic message to Miro. Would it really be pointless for people to know that it exists?
The only other thing is that, like, that's a lot of betrayal of trust options keep, and against like my town. I don't know if I can do that. I could, but then how would that affect? Like, I don't want them to go to war, and if I tell them, then maybe something will happen. But if I don't tell them, that also at the same time something might happen as well. The king.
So, I understand growing up in King's Keep. But you need to know, they're very dangerous. I'm trying to avoid casualties. If that steel dragon escapes, it's not just killing us. It's killing the other dragons there. It's killing everyone in that city.
They do have dragons. They are contained, at least for now. They have powerful dragons, and
How big? How old? Do you know?
I don't know specifics.
Take a guess.
Big.
Spoken like a man who lost his memory.
-1 charisma.
Classification of dragon? Big.
Big dragons that the
Picture a crocodile, but like
You
rip them.
see the king wave his hand and cast an illusion spell. And you see a scaled you next to
Now he's speaking my language.
different.
I got their challenge ratings written underneath as well. Their stats.
You see a wormling, which is about half your size. You see a young dragon, which is maybe twice your size. An adult, which is bigger. A ancient, and an elder.
Are ancients or elders the one that I saw?
Elders.
That's even. Oh my gosh.
Are elders like homebrew, or is that just a book I have?
Yeah.
Oh dear me.
Yeah.
Oh my God! His homebrew stat walks for the steals. Let's go. But he shows you, and he goes, "How big?"
I point you the correct one. But like I said, they are contained.
Immediately, you see his face just go pale.
You have to understand, King, why I was being reticent about telling you.
You need to know this. I'll pay you. I don't want to see you again. Same.
Ian says that in character, but he smiles.
No. The king looks at each of you. This information doesn't leave this room. Bo understands.
What information?
Good.
Oh, what? That man is going to be my brother-in-law, and I'm okay with it.
Mostly because he wasn't paying attention.
Love Conrad so much. Oh my gosh.
Here's the thing.
I look at Bonky McAggressive. How does he look? Does he look like bloodlusted? Like, is he vibrating? Like,
No. His face is just as pale.
From the cage.
that was the guy I was really concerned about.
Which ones are as big?
You told us that there were dragons. I don't think you gave us
You
the
didn't
deep.
explain
Yeah.
much.
Just like, yeah.
Oh, so this is your guys' first time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Buddy.
We were okay with you not telling us. We were okay with that. But we are.
This is like 10 elder dragons down beneath where you were sleeping.
Yo, he saw an elder brass dragon.
12. Oh, that's right, yeah.
Smith saw a brass dragon.
Yeah, it's like. Was the steel and elder?
They have the most protection against.
They need it.
I know, that's why I'm saying they have it contained, at least for now. And it seems like they've been contained for a while.
They couldn't have contained something like that for very long. I need to make a call. And you see he immediately like steps out. As he opens the door, looks back. Freeman, pay him. I don't care. And walks out.
Can I ask?
Maybe I should look a little more towards domestic policy.
Can I ask Freyring a question?
Freyren is like,
We're alone with him.
Oh no!
No, we're not rolling initiative and looking at him.
I have a +10 on my scorching ray now. I'm itching to use the fight.
Yeah.
Or land for Vulcan.
Get kicked out of the country.
Vulcan will give me an extra year.
Freyren looks over at each of you. Looks at you. You're lucky. Kid.
Can you tell me whether or not there were dragons in the last big battle that you had with King's Keep? I know you had it.
You see, he's kind of opening cupboards, collecting rewards. Turns around with a bunch of bags of coins.
Maybe I shouldn't ask anything until after he gives it.
Looks kind of.
Were there dragons used in those battles? Probably.
We both read the history book. We would probably.
I probably should have remembered that.
You definitely already know that there were dragons. Most of them were youngs or adults. There was one ancient.
Time.
How long does it take for a dragon to turn from ancient to elder?
100 years or so.
Well, it's been 100 years.
The elder is about.
Yeah, it's a while.
It's like 100.
From
Yeah,
adult, it's about 50 or 60, I believe. And then from adult to ancient, it's 100.
It's been less than 20.
Okay.
He just looks you. They were used. I killed them. No one took them down. You know how hard it is to kill a dragon?
I'm impressed, okay? I get it.
You see, he lifts his maul. And you see he like moves his hand along the hilt. And you see an illusion disappear. As you see dragon scales down the hilt. Of many different colors.
Tore it off of each and every one of them. I had trouble with the ancient. Think about that. Suspense. Think about those elders. Not enough.
As he throws the bags to each of you, like gives them each of you.
Money.
You each earn 150 platinum.
Whoa.
Hey. Okay.
We got some change. That's a drop in the ocean.
Just because some of the family or like acquired money.
Yes.
So for strange.
Almost all of
Rest behind.
everyone except you. This is the most money you've ever seen.
I'm just like,
Well, I have something 73 platinum in my bank.
Yeah, they just handed out 150 to each of you.
That's your life. That's your life savings that he just handed to you.
Good point. Well, guess we're set for retirement.
You can all gone. Please.
Okay, bye.
All right.
I walk out
Seeing that-
quickly.
All right. Seeing that the king isn't, I was gonna say something else to the king, but since he left, I'll probably just write him a letter at some point later. Just basically, long story short, telling him that I do respect him and that.
I know good clothes.
And yeah, no. Basically, I'm gonna be like, I hope you can forgive the rashness of my youth or whatever.
I gotta pull out your
Now, is this apology sincere? Actually, it is a little.
Gotta raise up the king.
Oh yeah, and then I at the end I seduce him. I know. I do not. I said a long time ago, dwarves are off limits.
You gotta pull out your lute to do ukulele.
You know, I turned. I pull out my lute and I'm like, did you know I have a mage initiate in bard?
As you are escorted out into the busy streets with this heavy new information on your mind.
Yeah, sorry for not telling you guys.
Okay, you didn't.
What do you guys want to do?
Anybody got a good way to blow off steam?
We know to fight them. Fight them.
Would they let me fight this time?
They let us watch.
All right, do you think I should go try to get mugged?
I feel like that would be unwise.
You know what? Yeah,
I-
just saying it out loud. I
I
feel like just saying it out loud has blown off a lot of steam already. I feel good. Do you want it?
Fight you for sure. You'd see.
Really?
Honestly. I think we would destroy.
Really, as in really, guys, or like
Destroy the entire town around us.
You'd let you what?
Nothing?
What's the fight mean? Who wants
Yes,
to fight
very
me?
much. I want
I feel like we would
just.
I feel like we would destroy whatever the part of the town we fight in, but I mean we'll figure it out.
I guess we can go to the arcade. So yeah, there probably isn't one.
I slot in 3 coppers and play Pac-Man.
There is an old definition of arcade, but like that's just like a hallway.
Go stand in the hallway.
I think we should start planning trips back to Isan because we
Wait, so-
got a ship to pick up.
Yeah, so where are we going after this?
Isandro.
Isandro to pick up the ship if it's ready. It's been like a couple
By
weeks. probably.
now,
It's-
it was like 2-3 weeks to get here.
Okay, yeah.
Another 2-3 weeks to
Okay.
get there.
Okay. Yeah, so we can go and pick up the ship, and then we can sail back to Volcano. Maybe that would be good. Or
Yeah.
we can stop somewhere else along the way if someone else has somewhere they want to go.
Well, we haven't explored the South Island. I don't know. I mean, Volcano would be kind of on the way to the South Island.
It's kind of like this
Triangle.
right? Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
triangle. We're at the tip of the triangle. We go, or we'll go to Volcano. South is towards.
And I feel like if we didn't go to Volcana, Helena would find a way to come to you. So we would.
That's fine.
Let's just go.
Perfect.
Okay, sorry.
Let's just get off this island first.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
I want to do
I
something
don't want to be here.
quickly. I just want to figure out if there's any like sort of like special armor or enchanted plate mail or like what the cost of like death steel armor would be.
Roll me investigation check.
That one's got a lot of money.
That's what I mean. Or like,
Where's the D
there's
card?
another item.
Wait, hold on. Is that?
It's like
Got it.
On the table.
like okay, on the table is 2, so that would be let's see. Sorry, math. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You do find an armory that specializes in making military gear.
Military surplus.
They're basically the people who make the death steel for the town's guard as well as their military. You're walking up, you see a dwarf, this large red beard, and he's like dark black eyes. Just walks out. What can I do for you?
I'm just I'm looking at how expensive either death steel or any sort of enchanted high class like
Death steel between material cost, building cost. What kind of armor are you looking for?
just any that's either enchanted or just higher quality than
Like what set? Full plate, half
Plate.
plate. Full plate's gonna be a little more. Because full plate. It's gonna cost you 10,000 gold. Stuff's strong.
Yeah. What if you subtracted the cost of assembly?
You just trying to buy raw ore?
Well, I do know how to make armor somewhat.
That steel's tricky. But if you want to try, we're selling ingots. The market price is 4,000 gold. Probably be enough to make a set.
So 4,000 gold would be enough to make full plate set.
Be raw
Yeah.
material, but It'd take a lot of processing.
Yeah.
More like refined stuff, like ingots and stuff like that. Probably you're looking at 75, 7.5K.
Mm.
$755.
Okay.
Holy.
How about this? How about this? I know that this stuff is pretty expensive, so I would have gone up to Conrad and been like, "Hey, how much money do you have?"
Hold on.
How much would you be willing to give me, and I will pay you back
How much?
somehow, someday? I need.
Okay.
To have it
sword.
professionally made and enchanted and everything, it would be 10,000. So
That's gold.
yes,
That's
But I just
1,000 plus.
it's kind of like
how much platinum do you need? Sure.
One concept of money.
I need
We love this guy.
I need 500, but there is a chance that I might be able to make something like it, so it will be a little bit cheaper.
Conrad will take out a bag that is just too large to be carrying on him. And he'll weigh it a bit, think about it. So okay. And he'll just reach in, pull out a handful. That's yours. Pull out another handful. That's yours.
Where are you guys doing this?
That's yours. And he gives you 550 platinum. He gives you 550 platinum.
I imagined you were in some kind of tavern lobby, which is like not just to the eyes of the world, but still there like a few patrons like.
Oh, there's most definitely every eye in that tavern is looking at this massive hulking barbarian holding up handfuls of platinum and dropping it in front of her.
If anybody's looking a little too hungrily, I'll look back at them and my eyes don't glow.
Look the red of the gods.
Yeah. I gave you
They feel a little
550, so all yours. All yours.
So you're back to blacksmith.
I got a loan from a good friend.
I don't think
Pirate King, it has its perks for sure.
gosh.
So you can get this, or you do know the dragon rifle. First one was about 25K for the first one. You don't know the current price. The cost.
Do you need
Do I want
any more?
taking each people?
Okay.
I'm just deciding shoot people in the face with lava.
That
Those are
would
pretty sad. Both options are good.
Shucks.
You try to be more offensive, or
when does Dawn get hit? Let me say that.
yeah. Has she ever been hit?
What homebrew item are you trying to buy?
Okay. I like my character more support character than a damage build.
A support who can also take out an entire group of people on her own. That sounds pretty good.
Here. I'll come back for it when I'm level 15. I'll buy the I'll buy the distill armor.
That's the okay. We'll say while you're here, you go to Fight Club. This is all kind of like over a couple of days. It takes you a few days to find a crew who can sail you to Sandra. Not many people go there. So mark off the 1,000 platinum.
If I can access the royal coffers a little bit here, I won't mind.
So when you get
His life, man.
you, and it can adjust. It is enchanted to adjust to your size.
Just like my glove.
It is a dark black steel with glowing red veins all throughout it of this like gently pulsing magic. It grants a +2 bonus, so it's +2 armor, as well as having an ability, which I will send to you.
Oh, I have something really fun and cathartic I can do now that I have to do
Print off a new mini.
Oh,
Wow.
especially that would be
Shit.
considered.
It lets you read it, and then
Alright.
you can.
You can tell party as you wish.
Okay, let's see.
You might not want to.
Like, do you want me to read it out loud? Or?
It certainly kills all your friends.
It's
Hey,
the
touch
ability Death
Yeah.
of Anger.
Oh.
It's got significantly harder to kill.
My route of the Pet Keeper is looking less and less cool.
Okay,
Do you want to do one?
okay, guys. Let's go up to 5th level. This spell can be cast from the armor, etc., etc. However, no matter what spell is within the dark steel, the armor grants the effects of the Death Ward spell so long as there is a spell stored. Should this ability be used, this spell +3 to its Constitution.
Wow.
Dang.
So you can put a 5th level spell into the armor, and you can choose throughout the day to either cast the 5th level spell, or when you go down, you immediately stay at 1 and heal a number of d8s equal to the spell's level.
That's pretty nice.
Dang. So,
She's now harder to kill.
Yeah.
note, if you use the spell, then
The Death Ward thing.
Death Ward goes away.
Until you put a new spell.
Yes.
Shit.
But you can only put it in once.
Say that was worth it. Oh my gosh.
That's so silly.
Hey, I take Miro to go buy Heelys.
Yes, I will be right back.
He's going to.
Are you going to grab real Heelys?
I have Heelys. But they are in my. So.
Yeah, guys.
Alright.
To get a character.
Open the door to. Hey.
Just roll in.
I have a question real quick with monk stuff. So I can only use like light weapons, basically.
Yep.
Are there any cool versions of either dagger? Like, are there any cool daggers around here?
Yeah.
Do you think they will deal more damage than a D4?
Your damage goes up.
For the
Yeah, your monk dice applies to everything. So your fists, your dagger, all of it deals 1d6.
okay.
Yeah.
Weapons were just.
Your damage goes up as your level.
Yeah. Sorry.
So
Anything more than that?
you're at a D8?
I don't think you're proficient with anything that would deal more.
Cool.
Monk weapons go up to a d6 max.
Punch.
Yeah.
Or use like the tiny things like a quarterstaff. You can just.
Monk.
Nunchucks. 5
tools.
Buy nunchucks.
I could.
Knives with the like this.
Or get like brass knuckles.
One of you look for who's looking for Heelys? Just you two?
Who's got the higher investigation? I have a
Somebody
+2.
roll me an investigation check.
I have a +3.
All right, so you roll, and I'll help action that. So roll at advantage.
Intelligence 16?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a 19. And that's a 5. Oh.
So 19.
People wheeling away from the shop. Tells me that
You like grab Quintus. He's like looking at the sun, like wow.
and you see a little gnome who looks
Getting Heelys?
Because they're cool.
I don't.
sure sorry looks at you. Welcome. What can I do for you?
I don't know. I wanted to get my friend here a pair of those.
The wheel boots of speed. My personal favorite achievement. You see, like across the wall, there's just like a bunch of prototypes and like past versions.
One of them is a motorcycle for sure.
Hang on. I'll be there in a second.
They are currently 500 gold a pair.
I'll
Am I buying these or are you buying these?
So would that be like 50?
I don't know.
Me buying matching Heelys.
Be 50 platinum.
No, I'm not buying Heelys. I can fly.
Maybe.
All right. But yeah, sure. I can. We'll just each do 250 gold, I guess.
All right.
So 25 platinum.
25 platinum.
Because Conrad is not doing anything else after Fight Club. Can you just walk around and see if there's any people like in the street doing was like betting like games, just like on the alleyways, street, and then he can find.
It's a fairly strict town.
Gambling is the highest crime in this town.
Just gambling has to be official.
Yeah.
Because official gambling can be taxed by the company.
Heelys.
Okay, okay.
Goes in the equipment.
That's it.
Your Heelys. They are like plain leather boots with like a blue like lightning bolt across them. You see on the bottom, there's like this blue square. Plain leather boots gather kinetic energy as they are walked on over time. With an extendable wheel, they can be clicked together as a bonus action to grant the following properties. So, speaker's movement speed is increased by 5 feet while the wheel is extended. You also gain the property Don't Trip. Difficult terrain reduces your speed to a quarter instead of half. No, what the frick? So fun. Basically, you get an extra 5 feet of movement, but if you're going over difficult terrain, you lose an additional half. Because normally difficult terrain, you have your movement. Now you
Exactly.
Yeah. Hit a rock on your skateboard.
not over like rough terrain. But you can zoom around.
Zoom.
Okay, cool.
You gotta make the sound effects too when you do it.
I activate my Heelys as a bonus action.
Activate my Heelys.
My speed goes to 50.
Click it, and you little wheels just push him up. He's like, whoa. And full on like
50 feet per second.
like
6 seconds.
like Segway almost.
Oh yeah. Oh, like the hoverboards.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that.
I put our monk on a hoverboard.
Wait. Does this also work with the fact that I can walk up water?
It's like the ones like packed to the.
So maybe I just don't get the extra 5 feet.
I'm gonna say you lose the 5 feet whenever using your monk.
Cool.
Walk over and walk.
Cool.
Well, I'm back in a good mood.
Actually, I do have one more thing that might put you in a good mood.
Do you need more platinum?
No.
Because let me assure you, that's not crying.
Oh my gosh. What do you
What?
So, is there anything on your person that you want to get rid of that you would like to burn?
Why?
Out of character, are y'all still engaged?
We are still engaged officially. It's official, everyone.
We will get to that. We will get to that.
Just checking.
What are the contents of a scholar's bag?
No idea.
See, this is usually the stuff that you get rid of. I probably have an extra sheet of paper in there.
The academy.
I don't really keep anything I have from the academy is not significant enough to write on my character sheet. Oh. I got backpack, book of lore, bottle, ink, pen, 10 sheets of parchment. Yes, I pull out a single sheet of parchment. And I'm like, should this work?
Sure.
I don't really keep stuff on me that I don't use. Did the academy give me any? Oh wait, hold on. I have a sophomore certificate.
That's more like
I feel like that's too big of a middle finger to the academy. And we don't even know for sure what's going on with them yet.
Maybe?
Do I have any old homework assignments?
Any packs that you want to burn for some reason?
Dude, burning my pack would just make it stronger. Yeah, I pull out my extra credit project that I got assigned because I didn't do well on my first homework. I'm like, yeah, I got this garbage. And like a packet of me rewriting my pact in my own words. I'm like, I can just talk to my patron now.
I got new armor. So the half plate I had anymore. And also I got the half plate from the academy.
Oh, do you want to destroy it?
Yes, I very much want to destroy the academy
All right.
half plate.
Let's find a clearing.
Sure.
We find a clearing outside the city walls.
Sure.
Okay, also, let's stop around the other party members and ask if they have anything they want to be destroyed in the bonfire.
Why are we creating bonfires?
Because
We
I don't really agree with the academy anymore, so we're hitting 2 birds with one stone.
just want to blow stuff.
Up.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't hear that last word.
No.
I don't really carry any. Like, I don't carry much stuff, so the stuff I don't on me, I don't want to burn.
Mm-hmm.
I have a history of the wars between Jeff.
That's not like what are those like candles?
Incense?
Incense seems to be like kind of like
Yeah.
Active candles.
You can burn this.
Make the fire smell nice.
Conrad will take out his sophomore certificate because he can't read, and so he doesn't know what it is.
Like, Conrad, you probably should look at that.
Yes.
Please.
Why not?
That's your academy certificate. We don't know where we stand with the academy yet, so we should hold on to it. Or you know what? You are your own person. Far be it from me to tell you what to do. But I just want you to know what that is.
Quinn pulls it up because he can't read, so he's like, I don't care what this piece of paper says. And he'll throw it into the pile, or he'll just give it to one of you.
Alright.
Alright, cool.
So what were you thinking
And-
exactly?
On the way back, I'm sorry. So on the way back, Conrad will stop and get some get some like hot dogs and stuff, so they can cook it over the fire. just quite snacks and things. How much money will that cost? A lot.
Really hot dog.
We're going for gold, son guy.
Like s'mores is like I don't know.
2 gold. It's a lot. A lot of money for
That's a lot of food. 2
Yeah.
pounds.
you bought enough to feed like a small village.
We're thinking in terms of magic items right now. So when we go back to food, that's like silver pieces normally for like good food.
Alright. So yeah, he just has a big old bag of food that he's right.
So you were thinking just the
Yeah,
classic.
how's the campfire?
Well, yeah, so we can. So I'm just gonna put the armor down and have everything else. And have everything else in there, I guess.
Okay.
It's what?
So you all watch this piece of half plate just like, and suddenly everything erupts in flames around it. Does not take long to burn things.
No, piece of paper.
What am I putting?
A single piece of
Single
No, your homework. Your homework.
I put my homework.
Wow.
I pull out my lute and try and play a song.
May I ask the purpose of the wanton destruction of armor?
Entertainment.
Fire.
Is this a common material playing thing?
No.
No,
Yes. Where?
actually, I wouldn't know.
I don't think so.
I don't
And the rest of the material play, I'm like, I don't remember actually. I mean, I have had a lot more fire.
Had fires. But here, try this, and I give you a s'more.
Rest.
Oh, dang.
You probably wouldn't throw anything in actually.
Can I throw a skull at him and hope he catches it in his tiger mouth?
Probably gets its head to. He goes.
That's a really good.
It feels around. Natural one. It's around for a while.
Wait, you actually rolled for that? That's funny.
He has a low perception. Like a one or a -2.
Whenever the fire gets lower, I just start hucking produce flames in it until the armor like melts. Until it melts.
Feels much better.
So
I go for the
So that lasts like 10, 15 minutes, maybe? Hot. Very hot.
awesome.
Oh, are we done?
I jump over it.
Check
this out, guys.
Is there anything else you all want to do before you leave the city?
Question, dude. Around the fireplace, is that considered October?
If we're doing it like by the
Cleared it out. Probably not.
Watch this. I heal you to backflip over the fire.
Heck yeah.
oh, please don't fall the fire.
15.
15? No. You like give them a bunch of speed and then just. Oh!
See,
BMX style.
Awesome.
acrobatics is dexterity, and I'm also proficient in it because I rolled a 6 and I still got a 14.
When everyone's done with the fire, I put it out with watery spear.
Yeah.
Immediately out.
That's responsible.
Smokey the Bear hates Quintus Bull.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Smokey the Bear, aka Greg.
No. I'm talking. There's like an entity out there somewhere, like some werebear out there, just like the Vulcans, shaking his fist at Volcana every morning.
So it turns out the whole plot of this campaign
Smokey the Bear.
leads us to
My real backstory. Only I can prevent wildfires. What way?
We're gonna say it's gonna cost you 100 gold to hire a crew.
I'll pay that. Sandro, I'll pay that.
between 8 of us. That's
It's not here.
He's about to be involved in a noble wedding.
what?
Yeah, yes.
He's gonna be fine too. He's getting married to the Volk.
Yeah.
Oh crap. Gosh, how rich you are. 3 weeks journey. It's not too rough. What is it about his passive perception?
Oh god.
11.
12.
14.
14.
13.
15.
15?
Oh, I said 13.
13? What was it? 14? So you have a 15. Actually, I'm going to say anyone above a 10, which I think is everyone.
Alright.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you, Mr. DM.
About 2 days out of Asandro, Rest is nowhere to be seen.
Like, was he on the boat at the beginning?
He was on the boat.
I'm gonna send him a far scribe and just be like, Ress, are you okay?
Was he here at the beginning?
Yeah, he was. He was on the boat with us.
No. Like,
Oh no. Winters was
He's
never
been
here.
here with you.
Interesting.
His character has.
okay.
You had to roll.
Um,
All right, Quintus, did you banish him?
No. I would never. And if I did, I would cut it before he stays there forever.
So first, what we
Sending. So if he's
um
if he's on, does that work?
he can respond telepathically, right?
Yes, but it works across planes. Okay, so it doesn't matter.
Only 5% chance of failure.
Yep. That's why I had to roll.
Yep.
Um, he just gets
It's my wedding episode.
Oh no.
Little tangle up in the morning. See y'all in a month or two.
I've got the book open.
Little tinkle on the what?
I show the page to the crew.
What does it say?
It says that Ress will be back in a month.
Oh, that's a long time.
And he says, say congrats to Conrad for me.
Conrad, from
I'll
him,
send him
congratulations on the wedding. I snap
Oh, that's coming up. Yes.
I snap the book shut, and I say, I did not banish him. He's tangled up. I have it here in writing.
Wait, is he like wrapped up in like ropes and things?
I'm gonna assume it's metaphorical, but with his patron, I'm not sure.
What is a metaphor?
Yes. It's when you say something and mean something else.
Like when
you say it's raining cats and dogs.
Said you were gonna get engaged.
Yes. But not exactly. It's more like when someone says, "Oh my gosh, it's raining cats and dogs," but it's not raining cats and dogs. It's just raining water, which hard.
I think once I did see cats and dogs, but
You did not.
That
If you saw, unless you saw that in the Feywild, you probably didn't actually see.
That's actually that's actually Conrad's secret
Farewell.
backstory.
You know, some particular archfey is having a fun day that evening, but well.
Okay, well, I was saying eventually.
We'll get there.
So
Right, that was funny.
you don't know where he is, but you know he's somewhere. You eventually make it to Sandro.
There was something I wanted to do before that. So we're on a crew with just random people. I wanted to find a time to talk with Dawn away from just these strangers. Because this is a weird conversation. Okay, so I come up to Dawn and I'm like, Dawn, I have.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, sick. Let's go. That's a 7.
You don't see anything.
Conrad does no.
I come up and I'm
are aware that they're meeting.
I'm okay that Samant knows, Greg knows, it's fine.
He's not defending about it.
I'm hearing all of this.
I can only imagine what it would be like.
I come up and I'm like, Dawn, call me a coward. I think we gotta call off the prank. It's been falling apart. And this past week or so, I have been thinking of what I will say to my sister when she inevitably finds out. And it is nothing more than weak excuses. I don't want to have that conversation.
Alright, I just want to start with sorry.
You're calling
That-
fire.
It's okay. It's okay. And it's just, yeah, I just got my family back. I don't want to wreck it with them. Hey, but don't worry. Don't worry. I will have a few pranks lined up somewhere that I hope will make up for it.
Are they good ones?
One of them is.
What?
You'll see when we get to Asandra.
I need help, please.
No, you can't help with the Asandra one. It's
Challenge accepted.
It's done. Okay, and the other one, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to explain. Conrad told Helena that we wanted to wait, so I'm gonna have to explain to Helena that we were trying to set up a prank and it failed. So hopefully to ease the tension, I have a backup prank, and I pull out a small flower with a sack of water at the bottom. And I'm like, that's what I'm working with. I squeeze the water, and it's flower squirts water. This is what I've got.
He did roll secretly.
I rolled secret for session to find this, and I rolled a natural 20. Best to a natural 20 of my life. And I'm like, this is what I'm working with.
Dawn is just disappointed. And she leaves.
Wait, no, I'm like, Don, just wait till you see the other one. The other one's great. Well, I can't tell you that, because just wait till we get to Asandra. Alright. I look at the flower and I'm like, yeah, it was stupid anyway. I about throw it into the sea, but then I just look at it. I'm like, maybe later.
Zamon's been informed about Ress's
Not yet.
No, I don't know.
You don't know.
Oh, you're
Hey,
Wait, you did
I have to make a dream call.
You know he's gone.
Yeah, make that dream call.
As you make your dream call, the night after, Yanni is not there to report. However, Dom's mother is. She give the typical rundown. This is what's been happening.
And then she commends, you must excuse the princess. I believe you're aware that Ress is currently not with your group.
Yes, that is why I called.
Yes. Dirty girl. That's so. They are currently courtship counseling.
Oh my god! The power of Kiki or whoever that dragon was. Oh my god!
And talks look now.
What?
So stay careful with Dawn.
Yes.
Tell her, and I guess the rest of the group, Ress is fine, and they come back a changed man.
That is what I need to know.
Oh.
No.
Is there anything else you wish of me at this time?
Oh, you see, she pulls out a little box. Give this to my daughter, please.
Yes. Do so.
It's just a little silver box. Kind of like a sparkle silver thing. Waking up, it is in your hands. Yep. This is the day that you arrive for Santa.
Can we see the ship as we pull in?
Okay.
Can we? Is it really, really
So,
Did they steal our money? Do we have to find them and kill them?
so, coming into port, you can see the one ship that looks bigger than all the others because you paid a bunch of money for it.
Lovely.
Very few. I believe you got a galley.
I don't remember.
We got a galley.
Yeah, biggest figure was.
Right there.
It clearly stands out. You see in big, like, emblazoned letters on the side. Let me make sure I get this correct. You see in like this bright red Vulcan's flame.
I pull up Dawn and I point at it and I'm like, Frank.
As Conrad sees this, he'll call for Quintus.
I go over to Conrad and I'm like, yeah, what's up? What's up? Hey, how's it going?
How are you?
I'm great. I'm really good today.
That's really good.
Did you see the ship?
Unfortunately, I did. I have to say it's a good name, but it's my ship.
Yeah, but you didn't decide on a name on it.
Doesn't mean I wasn't going to name it.
Yeah, I know. Well, I just wanted to do a little something funny, but we can paint over it.
I appreciate that. But I think on Tech it is tech my ship, but we are, and so I think Vulcan's Flame covers at least two of us in this group. So
Yeah, we should decide on a ship name. More than that, we should decide on a group name. Like
but after this talk, I'm gonna grab Quintus by the back of the shirt and throw him overboard.
I start flying.
Oh, you cheater.
Son of a gun.
30 cents flying speed means there's no consequences to my actions.
You into the water?
Roll it save.
What do I say?
Constitution.
Oh.
11.
So Conrad runs you off, and you're like, ha, screw you. So you feel your blood go, as you drop, plummet into the water.
Wix pops up and he looks like a wet cat.
Yep.
He's like Tegs.
Zamat throws her open.
I grab it and just pull you out. It's coming and I'm like, yeah.
While we're here, Dawn, your mother asked me to give you this.
Okay.
This one from 0 to 100.
Identify on
Sure. The box.
It's a really fancy
Tell
box.
me more than that.
It's
If I can I open it? Is it something?
As you open it, you see this super ornate golden ring. With
Zamat just proposed.
a
Swiss, no one is
It is not last episode anymore. Okay, we're done. The rank is stopped. The rank is over. It's done.
two small size sapphires, and then the center is this really like exquisite, like perfect diamond cut in the middle with a little note that says when you find someone.
Why is your mom doing it? It makes it
That was supposed to be a joke.
Stay safe right now, please. Stay safe.
There's like backlights in the box.
I'm there on the deck. I get out here.
Oh, please.
I look at him like, is your mom bothering you about that too?
No.
You don't even have a pact.
No. And I'm never going to.
What's going on? As Tarnox sees this, he's going to walk past Quintus and say, "Hey, our ship name can apply to 3 of us now." And then I'll walk away.
Conrad, there are a lot of nuances.
He's gone.
You know what? We're not going to make an effort to explain it to everybody. Just, if it comes up, it's like, yeah, the prank is off. But we're not going to go telling the world because I'm tired. I'm tired.
He's gone. He left. He's walked away.
Okay, I'm going to chase after you. I appreciate you, but if you ever think that I'm going to marry Quintus, and if you ever say that to anyone else, I will. Alright?
Stranger things have happened. That's a reference to the TV show Stranger Things.
That's a reference.
That's a reference to a TV show. But
TV show.
I won't go around saying because that's part of my business. But if it happens, it happens.
Hey, growl.
Just gonna face up somewhere that isn't here.
Is there anything you guys want to know on this in Sandro?
I'll just probably. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Sorry, I said, can I just like prank Kiki real fast? See if she wants to say something.
Real religion check.
No.
I'm gonna bask in the glory of my actually functional prank and the fact that I've spread my patron's name like it says in my pact.
There you go.
Fulfilling my pact.
That's a 22.
Spartan's good little place to pray, and the vibes are good.
Some of us.
Vibes are
Kiki, the god of vibes.
Conrad will probably go and see Putt and just kind of catch up and just you know, probably go get a drink and stuff.
Not a whole lot has happened. Mutt tells you about the Goliath who challenged him.
Nice.
Points to the corner, you see a petrified Goliath.
Nice statue. It's really nice.
Really good quality too.
I'm sure that
Welcome to Isaac.
Anything else?
what's the crew situation for our ship?
So,
That's important. You know.
What
What are the capabilities? abilities of this ship is that? How much can it hold? What's the firepower? How fast is it? Just everything.
Strength, Dex, Con, Intelligence, Wisdom, Charisma.
Our ships. Yes.
What's our ship's charisma?
Yes. I was thinking, as a player, instead of a crew, we can get a wizard to magically enchant all the ropes and the sails to send porters while we just steer where to go.
We need a cutlass that controls the whole ship. Like
A
Black
galley
Yes.
is a gargantuan vehicle, 130 feet by 20 feet.
Oh my goodness.
It can hold 80 crew and 40 passengers.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
How do not have too big of a ship, guys?
Cargo capacity is 150 tons. It can travel 96 miles a day. Or 4 miles an hour.
Not bad. Vulcan's flame.
It's got an AC of 15, 500 hit points. It's got a lot of, like, there's a lot of different, if you just look up galleys 5e,
Yeah. Okay. Sweet.
it's got a strength score of 24.
That's
Yeah, that
I
checks
am
out.
almost as strong as this ship. Almost.
Just boat of a man.
It does have weapons.
Okay.
So,
Sweet. Yeah, I will check this.
yeah.
Yeah. Galley.
I'm gonna say
Listas. Mangonels? I don't even know what that is.
as for a crew, yes, it would probably cost you probably about 1,000 gold a year.
Alright, okay, cool.
We'll say 2,400.
2,400 a year, so okay. Cool. 2,000.
240 platinum.
Yeah. 240. I can
Which is for like almost a full
pay
crew.
the ants for like 2.
Yeah.
Not
I don't see any.
There's plenty of pirates on Asandro who are willing to take you up.
So just like Jack Sparrow in the second Pirates of the Caribbean movie, he's going to like go down, go down like to the bar. They just kind of like have like a little table out, and he's just like accepting, or like he's just trying to find a crew.
So
As people walk up.
He's gonna come and use Zone of Truth to help out.
Oh heck yeah!
No, I'm silence. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I'm just gonna find. I'm probably gonna find like 20, like 15 to like 20 people. I feel like that would be good.
It's enough that's enough to run the ship.
Yeah. If I wanted more for like battle stations and things and all that, then I would but like 15 to like 20 just to run the ship. And so I'll be doing that.
Cool. Doesn't take long. You can leave within like 2 days.
Okay, sweet.
As you guys are heading out, Conrad,
Yes.
you receive a message from your honey bunch.
Yes.
You hear Helena's voice.
I leave.
Where are you now?
We are in Isandro. We just picked up our ship, and so we should be back to Volcan in what, like 3 weeks? 3 weeks or something. Yeah, if that's enough time.
I've already sent out the invites.
Oh, lovely.
She seems very happy right now. You did say square napkins, right?
Yes. Wait, yes.
Cool.
Okay.
I look forward to it.
Me too.
This girl. Oh my god.
Anytime I cringe about this relationship, it is 0% Conrad's end and 100% Helena's end. I gotta be real. Anytime I'm sitting here like cringing about it, that's
The fact that Helena took initiative.
the fact that she just pointed at the big guy in my crew and just said you, and he was just like, okay.
On the ship, I assume everyone has kind of their own like rooms or like, kind of like things. So
don't have shopping
yeah,
for my
everyone
stuff
has-
anymore.
So many
everyone's down in your own room. And before we left, I kind of like made sure to like to like, tell the like person like building it to like make it kind of specific for each person. So for Quintus, it's more of like red and orange themed. There's like nice kind of cushions, and there's yeah. So there's just things for Quintus. For Dawn, there's like a little like workbench in there so she can like do things. For his
I don't think I showed up until after you
oh
bought the ship.
yeah, true.
So
And so for
I get a regular room.
you do get a regular room, but we can always put stuff in it. I am rich. And I will be even more rich. For rest, there's like a nice kind of like really nice kind of like cushion for him to like.
A beanbag chair.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
Massive snack.
yeah, like large enough for a tiger. And there's just kind of things for him. For Greg, there's like books and things. That just
Empty books. There's one up on the shelf with all space.
but Conrad doesn't know that that's not what a book is.
yeah, it's 2 seconds. Pulls out the book. It's blank. He's like, oh.
There's also
Must be
a
invisible.
really large mirror. Invisible ink. There's just nothing in there.
There's one book with invisible ink.
You have to find it.
It's
Be like
my mystery.
300 different books in there. For Hero, there's like there's like training dummy in there, and then also books and like and stuff. For Kiki, there's like this not Kiki for
They're
yes
doing the same thing.
for there is a shrine to Kiki and stuff, and so everyone's kind of room is kind of just their own.
What's Conrad's like?
I don't know. There's a
Punching
currently there's a hammock instead of a bed, and it's not super crazy. There's like a place to like a place to like hang up his like sword and his hat and stuff on the wall. Like really, there's not a whole lot. He's not a very guy who wants a lot. And there is just a pretty simple room. There's like a little table, I don't know, and yeah, that's it. So. And his flag is on the wall. Yeah. Anyways, everyone has a room. Everyone has a room.
Pretty comfy. It's a nice though.
Oh yeah.
As each of you kind of make your way on the boat, you load a little bit of cargo because
Just like food and water and stuff.
start your journey over to Volcana.
No.
All right.
There is one thing that I probably would have talked to Helena about. And it was about like finding my family and then inviting them if she can like hire people to like find them. Just so my family can
Yay.
because I've not seen them in as long as Conrad can remember, which is not long.
So general descriptions of them. You don't know if they'll be able to make it, or if they were able to find it.
Okay.
All Helena said is, we'll try our best. As you all roll into port,
I get the pun.
Well, for you, for you.
yeah. I didn't get it till just barely. I'm sorry. As you all kind of come to port, you dock, and sitting at the dock, you see your father.
Yay, it's Dad. I give Dad a hug.
Mr. Dad.
Mr. Dad.
Mr. King.
I give King Dad a
What
hug.
city did we just pull into?
Volcana.
Oh, okay.
How long did the trip take?
3 weeks.
So did anything else happen in 2 weeks, or was it just?
You were given updates, Zamutton. updates about the princess and rest, but nothing big. Nothing you were told to tell anyone. So
Oh, shucks.
That's serious.
your father stands there as each of you walk off. Welcome back. Comes up, gives you a hug.
I give him a hug.
Gives you a hug.
Son.
In law. Soon. Eleanor's back at the castle waiting for you.
Well, can't wait to see you.
The rest of you, good to see you again.
All right. Before, if I catch a moment with Conrad alone, I'm gonna be like, hey, Conrad.
Yeah.
If at any point in the wedding they ask you to sign something, be careful.
I will do my best.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Considering I can't read anything, I'll do my best.
Would you like me to be your reader / scribe?
Do you want to be my best man?
Oh. A tear goes down his eye. Sure.
Awesome.
And I will make sure you don't sign any pacts.
But if it makes me stronger, maybe I do. Or maybe not.
No. That's not a good idea.
It's meant to be a one.
I have 12 in charisma, which is not enough to technically.
Multi-classing rules saying that you need a 13.
Same modifier.
Actually.
Rules lawyer.
I was gonna say, how does Conrad have more charisma than me? But then I just realized he pulled the princess. So
His charisma is purely just his height and muscles.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You notice that there are a lot of large royal ships.
Are they larger than ours?
Huh?
the size of your ship matter.
Oh gosh.
I gotta.
It does if ours is bigger.
Most of them actually match it. There's more galleys than you've probably ever seen.
Acceptable.
Your dad explains as you kind of walk back up the castle. There's a lot of dignitaries, such, coming here for the wedding. I'm sorry, we have enough for you each to have rooms, but it's starting to get a little cramped. But yeah, wedding starts in T-minus 48 hours.
Oh my.
Right.
All right.
So that's like 1 day?
2 days.
Oh, 2 days.
We have a tailor for you.
Do I need? Oh, she did say I need to probably change.
The rest of you, I don't think I've met you before.
I am new here.
He's cool.
I'm King Vulcan.
His name is.
Pleased to meet you, Your Highness. I am Zamatin Wraithwind of unimportant descent.
He's so I guess our other Fey guy. We've got another Fey guy now. It's like a whole thing. We got like 3 Fey guys, or 2 now.
Okay. I'm still not sure what the thing is.
It's unimportant, really.
Oh, weird.
I need to sit you down and give you a history of
Let's meet you. Glad you met my son. All these strange people, but they're good people.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's right for like
That hurt. Everybody says it. I thought I wouldn't get it here.
the academy has a history of making weird groups.
We have someone that matches basically every color of the rainbow here, so.
That's the pay for you.
White.
We're a super diverse party, complete with 2 token white guys.
Yes, me and Greg. See what I won Dungeons and Dragons. Broke him.
That made me think of something.
So you guys have 2 days to prepare for the wedding. What would you guys like to do? I will say, night one, Helena does come up to greet all of you. Jumps into your arms. Immediately turns.
Well, I'm still.
Hey.
When were you going to tell me?
Alright, Helen, you and I need to sit down and have a talk, alright?
Yes. Yes, we do. Grabs you, turns, winks at you.
She's not gonna be winking at you when we're done having this conversation.
No,
Ring in her pocket. Just wait till then.
Alright, I make sure that my flower is full.
Sits down with you.
Alright, so Dawn and I, first off, there was a horrible divorce. We lost the child. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking.
Child.
I'm joking. Alright, and do you want the good news or the bad news first?
When's the wedding?
Do you want the good news or the bad news first?
Bad news.
Bad news. There will be no wedding. It was all a prank. We were going to try and prank you. However, it became a stupid idea, and so we decided to call it off. However, communicating things to Conrad is difficult, so it wasn't able to get through. Good news is, smell my flower.
Let's just smell the flower.
Oh, sorry.
It's in bed.
Smell my flower. 14, 17, okay, so 14. Plus 8.
Oh my god.
You plus 4 because I can.
Okay, so 22 plus 4 again, 26. 26 persuasion on the smell my flower bit.
It's like a little snap.
I squirt.
Please.
It's the prank squirt flower. It's like that was the backup prank. I throw it into a fireplace.
If you die, I'm not resurrecting you.
I've got so many cool backup characters you don't even know.
Cleans off her face. Like, well, the time's ticking. So when you finally do decide on a wife,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to being an aunt.
Yeah.
So,
Trust me, you'll be the first to know. And yeah, I recognize it was a bad idea.
Yes.
That's why I'm not lying to you right now. Okay, I did like that. I did think this is important to mention. She's like deathly allergic to warlocks, so I mean sometimes we just have to let go of our favorite ships, and I look directly at the camera.
Say that.
Quinn just looks at the camera. Stares at the microphone. Quinn just looks at the game like sometimes we just have to let these things go.
well, when she overcomes her allergies,
I'll be dead. She's an elf.
Good luck.
I leave. Are you still like there
Yeah.
outside? I'm like, oh hey. You heard all that?
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
She's gonna walk out.
Would have been a lot worse.
If you ever change your mind, he's always here. You've got like 2 years, less than 2 years now.
Helen, you can't ask someone to change their entire personality.
John accepted
Working
it.
pretty well for Conrad.
I don't even know if that was what happened.
I can make a noble out of him.
Alright, good luck.
Make a double one.
Shoot. Don't, please don't. Neither of you. I know you got the
Not
blast.
know that you're. Well,
Thank goodness that's over.
well, hopefully you can find someone.
I just need your trust.
There'll be plenty of
She like skips off.
This
I looked
is
at
gonna be
Dawn and I'm like,
so
could you
fun.
could you wingman, wing woman help me?
What do you want to do exactly?
Has it occurred to you that I don't know how to talk to people?
Either, which is why I'm having so much fun looking at you struggling.
Figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Alright, we'll see how it goes.
Or maybe I won't, and I'll just get stuck with.
I'll help you in any way I can, I guess.
Okay.
So, the next 2 days are basically preparations for the wedding. Conrad, you are put into a suit.
4 guys have to hold him down.
Or sure, you're able to try to
Conrad's like, I prefer you shirtless, but this is a public event with a lot of nobles.
Yeah.
So,
Afterward, I will be. Don't you worry.
the honeymoon is planned. The rest of you, is there anything you guys want to do?
Oh gosh, I take the giant. Honestly, I take the giant painting of myself and I try and hide it in someone else's room, so that they would just wake up to a giant painting of Quintus.
What's room? That's the real question.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll a wisdom save before I do that one. Oh my gosh, I rolled a 12 on the wisdom save.
It's a DC on that.
On that wisdom save, probably a 10.
Roll me a stealth check.
I'm not hiding it. No, Quintus isn't stupid enough to hide it in Dawn's room after everything that's happened. I'm gonna hide it in Zamotin's room. I'm gonna hide it in Zamotin's room, absolutely.
Sure.
Stealth. Stealth. Can I get guidance? Because I can let Dawn in on this.
You want
Guidance on the stealth to hide a painting of myself in Zamotin's room.
Oh yes.
Come on. I'm like, my prank ideas are getting better. I promise. Oh boy. Do I also get your funny artificer's
Yeah,
name?
you do.
Awesome, because that makes it a 12, 16.
My passive is only 12.
Awesome.
So
Roll me a perception check as well. Or what's your passive again? 11?
Me? 11, yeah.
Walking in, he's really pale. Well, sleeps.
Can I do like a little medicine? Is he alright?
What
happened?
Sure, roll me.
I'm not good at this. 3. He's dead.
You're like looking at, and it's a little dark.
Alright, I hang up a gigantic. How big is this painting of me?
Board.
Yeah, alright. There's a whiteboard-sized painting of Quintus Vulcan in your room when you wake up.
Might as well. For the listeners, it's about 4 feet tall and 5 feet wide.
Yeah.
Give or two.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
decent size.
Except we flip it over to give it like a portrait. Are you about to draw? Alright, pass this man a reference image.
Great content for a podcast.
Are you drawing me with the pirate hat? That look. That.
As you're all getting ready, you're each given more regal clothes than you normally wear. This is a big event.
Do I get a fancier hat?
Yep, if you want one.
I want one. I do want one.
Is it the same like armor and weapons rule? Like you can't. Ducks. Why?
This isn't an arcane focus. This is my scepter.
This is what happens when a lot of nobility gathers.
Same thing with my dragon I did last night.
As you each are given like front row seats at the wedding.
Heck yeah.
Everyone roll me a perception check.
What if I just said no? Then I wouldn't perceive that, so I listen. Oh, 4.
Okay.
8.
2.
Luck. Luck.
Okay.
Listen, I'm blinded by love.
There it is.
I do.
No. I know.
Okay, there it is.
I'm looking. It's because I'm looking at all the papers that he has to sign, and I'm like reading through them very carefully to make sure none of them are warlock pacts. Like making sure they're not coercing him into being Vulcan's
Hey,
warlock.
Quintus, can you teach me how to write my name? I think that might be important.
Yeah, sure. I'm teaching him how to write his name.
All the like, oh, what's it called? Like, there's the aisle, and then
The altar?
yeah,
Altar.
at the altar there is this massive golden braider with this massive fire
Styling.
Is my suit like just like regular like tux, or is it like red and orange and stuff? Or
it is reds and oranges.
It's not my
It-
color, but
It is a Vulcan wedding.
not my color.
We stay on brand. It's part of our pact.
Stay on brand. Always.
With the 15.
My shot.
Yeah, morning. Well,
Constitution save.
there's a lot of people who look really fancy. There's also like overflows that's full of like regular people.
Wait, are they like best fancy, or are they just kind of like Quintus fancy?
Because they're in the death. Less fancy is like superhumanly fancy.
Yeah. It's like absurdly.
Like,
There are so there are a lot of Vulcan fancy.
Okay.
There is one that looks to be like rest fancy.
So
Who don't think
You recognize her? It's the Queen of Air Darkness.
you see
it's Pirate King's wife.
Elder One. Remember it.
King Orthon is red. Who is the leading ruler of Career?
Southern.
Oh, he's here.
He is here.
That's
You
cool.
see
Oh shoot.
about Conrad's build, human.
Well, I'm kind of
Here's the Library Kingdom.
You're prepared.
oh, wow.
Yes. Barbarian was wizard spells. He is like the super fancy one there. Of course, the Vulcan family is there. Tulia and Tarstal, neither of them were able to make it. Sandro Mutt was not able to make it, sadly.
Oh no.
There was a representative sent from King's Keep. The king did not make it. However, there is a fairly nicely high elf there. And cooperation sent their regards. Jeffer sent.
Victor.
Richter is there, actually.
I talked with Richter. I catch up with Richter. I've forgotten that he works for the Academy. He's just my boy. I catch up with him. How are things going in Talendros? I want to know everything.
Wonderful. I'm Duke for some reason. I hate it. I hate it a lot.
That probably makes you a good Duke, I'm going to be honest.
I really don't want to be Duke. I need to take over my job.
I mean,
There's so much paperwork.
I
want to snap something.
Membership and a castle. We could have both.
castle shit.
A castle in the sky. Wait a minute.
And there's a lot of there's scattered nobles from a bunch of different continents. As well as with the 24 perception, you notice a small gnome. Very nice looking black leather. with like a cloak over it, like this really fancy like felt coat. You see no weapons on it, actually.
Would I know what Jose looks like?
This is most definitely.
Yeah.
Dear freaking me.
He seems to be mingling with people and catching up with a lot of people. He's actually not meeting a lot of people. You can tell he's met basically everyone here. But he is simply like introducing himself again, catching up with old friends. He is he like goes from like ranking down. He is very near the top. Like maybe so there's like two sides, the right and the left. You guys are all on the left. He's like the second row on the right. But he's here. As well as later you catch the elven woman. Juan is not there, but she is. I'm trying to remember the name I gave her. Gosh.
I didn't see him. I'm having the time of my life. Oh gosh. You know what? Wash my hands of that. If they want to talk with me, they're gonna come talk to me. Wash my hands of that garbage. Later.
What garbage?
The academy.
Oh, right.
Mistress I haven't had her name in a while. Mistress Ardoon, also known as the secretary of the academy. Who is as elegant as ever. You also happen to catch the eyes of a large Leonid.
Oh, it's my
Professor.
I don't know his name.
Professor Beos.
Beos.
Yeah, the teacher's pregnant, yeah.
This is like this whole long.
As I see him,
It is like pushing.
Tears something on his suit, raising his hand that far.
Walks over to the elvish lady.
She's just mending.
She's just mending. He's there to congratulate you. As things kind of get ready for everything. There's a little more music as you all see a fire genasi in this bright red dress.
This is way too emotional.
As I'm just gonna quote myself one more time and then I'll shut up. What in the homework movie? That's the wedding episode. She comes up, is led by your father. As she comes up, your grandfather actually steps up behind the blazer that's fire. You see him you see a few runes appear as you see the fire just as you see the spell finish, dissipate as you see the fire. As you all watch this massive torrent of flame come and form into a humanoid form. Large barrel chest, with these basically black slacks.
Jarvis with slash.
Yeah. You recognize this person as Vulcan, your patron.
There he is.
There's a few like scattered gasps from the crowd. As Vulcan like silences the music. Welcome to this wonderful wedding. I don't like formalities. Unless it involves my name. Which this case. Taking her name.
Do you want to be royal times 2?
Are you taking the name?
Not instead of mine, but like a little like hyphen and then at the end, sure.
Okay, is this involved in pact? Is this pact involved?
Check.
Yeah, I'm asking you about this. 13.
I'll give you a +4.
17.
17? No idea.
Dang it.
That's the scariest thing you could have said.
My own lineage, Helena Vulcan, is here to be married to
Conrad Remington.
Comrade Remington.
Yeah, that's fine.
There, there, buddy.
This party is waiting. I will skip the formalities. Is there anything you want to say to her?
Nothing I haven't said already. I love, and then that's it.
Oh, she just looks at you. And she just goes, "Wonderful! Here's so we can party!"
Yeah. They kiss a little bit too passionate. Like, yes.
There's fire that burns through. There's plenty of clapping.
Heck yeah.
Most of a Vulcan wedding is the party.
Heck yes. That's kind of brilliant.
Get to keep that one in mind.
Helena didn't want it in the other place. Immediately Helena takes you to the dance floor. You guys see there is fire wine. There is like the best liquor you could find. And a lot of it. There is food from the Plane of Fire, food from Volcana. There is a few delicacies from Isandro as well. You and Helena are basically taking them aside to meet everyone. You know, the casual.
Thanks.
Baseball, good game.
Basically.
Paintings of us. Someone like paints us like really fast.
And as one of the first people to come up, you recognize as your parents, actually. Would you like to describe your parents?
So think of Conrad, and then wipe it all away. They are not tall, so like my dad, he's maybe like 5'8", 5'9". He's not a very he's not strong. He's kind of a scrawny guy. They were fishers, like they went fishing and stuff out on the coast. Yeah, so he's not like a particularly big guy. But he also has a mustache, but this time it's like gray. Conrad and his dad look a lot alike. It's at once except it's like Conrad, but like shrunk, and he's older by like 20 years. His mom is also not tall. She's like 5'6", 5'4". I don't know. And she's also not strong. She's just like this like small, just kind of like home body, and so she would just stay at the house, taking care of things. Yeah, and they're dressed as fancy as they could be, so like a nice like cloak on my dad, and my mom like probably like sewed like or like a like sewed a nicer dress. But like but like you can obviously tell that they stand out from everybody because everyone is so fancy. They are not fancy, but
They were given a few
yeah,
fancier clothes.
yeah.
Picture like the white people of Hawaii.
Yes, yeah, pretty much.
God,
So it's just like really
It's so specific. It's the perfect game.
Yeah, no, yeah.
They come up with a high.
It's a long. It's so good to see you. I never thought I would be able to.
Your dad like stands back. He's like, "What happened?"
Well,
You're missing.
I don't exactly remember, but I'll have to tell you all about it after this whole.
Yes. Yes, please.
I will.
Like shakes on his hand. Is like, take care of our boy. He's very gentle, not very. He's a gentle giant.
Yeah. Thanks. Oh. Did you bring Chip with you? Is he here?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's good.
It's a bit of a trick.
We can let's talk about it after. But
Yeah.
but it's so good to see you. I love you both.
Me too.
Talk to you soon.
Other big names. Obviously, Professor Bayos. You're gonna
go. Good to see.
Jose and Mr. Sardoon do come up. Jose, congrats on the wedding. I'm glad to see you happy.
Thank you. I'm glad you could come.
Glad we can make it.
Glad you're here.
As well as what? I need to put D&D at the end. What dance music? Wink. As well as
Come on. Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, this is Tavern Dance. I love this song.
Great.
King Orthon is Rhett
Oh,
from Kalir. Just come up. You see kind of like Scruff, like a 5 o'clock shadow. Comes up, shakes your hand, massive hands. Like
so,
even on you.
yeah.
You just pleasure meeting.
It was well.
Congrats.
Thank you for coming all this way. Thank you.
When visit, I believe. Yeah.
I haven't seen him since the whole ceremony started, but he's here though.
Thank you. There's a lot of people who just sent gifts.
Yeah. Sweet.
What did you? You see a small like table covered in gifts.
Sweet.
A lot
Buddy, you're about to be rich beyond me.
bags and chests and
Nice.
the night goes on, drinks, parties. Eventually it comes for the bouquet toss. As you're all sitting there, Helena's and she throws it, and you all see the slender figure, probably 6'2", bright red hair. And it jumps up and snags it. Yes.
Are you related to Quintus?
Hey, man, just because she's got red hair doesn't mean.
She runs to you, Quintus.
I'm just sitting there. I'm like, I'm not even paying attention to her.
I can see you saying like
Yeah.
your food.
Scrambled eggs.
20 eggs.
20 eggs.
You know.
She pulls out one rose, gives it to you. Do you remember me?
Oh, yeah.
Roll me a history check.
History?
Oh, please, dear me, be low. 11.
I'll give you a +4.
Don't accept it. I'm not a willing target. Oh, you have to increase someone to roll against it. Gosh.
Oh, you look and you're not sure, but she looks a lot like Rosa.
You look kind of familiar. I'm sorry. I have a whole. It's a whole thing.
Memories thing, right? I heard about it.
Yeah. How did you
Still
know?
around.
Oh, man. Maybe I should talk about it less. Actually, no. Yeah.
It's nice seeing you again.
Yeah. You put the rose down. What's your name again?
Rosa.
I give her a handshake.
Rosa Atlas. Capodas.
Okay.
She leads.
You said she was 6'2". Yeah, she leads.
Wait. And she's very good at what she's doing. She just looks at you. You don't remember me much, do you?
No. Sorry.
I used to come here every summer.
Oh.
We play.
All I remember is that I was really young.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
it was fun now. So I heard you had a fiance.
How?
Word gets around.
I was trying to set up a prank. It was bad.
Oh, so you're not married?
No.
Okay.
I can see her do a little fist bump.
Fist bump.
Well, if you ever need a friend, I'm here. I'd love to get to catch up with you one of these days. And she spins you out and leaves you in the dance. You're caught up with other people. She kind of like makes her way out.
I'm too tired IRL for this. Everybody at the table seems so happy, and I'm just here like, yeah, cool, great, hi Rosa, you know.
What'd you say?
No, Quintus isn't like this. I'm tired. I'm sorry.
Is there anything you guys would like to do? People that you would like to meet?
As soon as the line of people is over.
It takes a long.
Yeah. Probably like right as the last person, it like shakes your hand for going. So yeah, we're going.
You do a few dances.
Yeah.
As per customary.
Yeah. We will do what is required, and that's
it's a massive party like all throughout the night. Eventually, the music kind of dies down and everyone's kind of relaxing. Not a Little Caesar's ad. Helena takes you over. Both of you very intoxicated by this end of the night. You guys walk over to this table that is covered in stuff. I'll tell you what it is. As per magic items,
You
Oh,
find,
mercy, love.
you find a ring of swimming.
I don't need that. Anyway,
It gives you a swim speed of 40 feet.
it's only 15 more than I already. Okay, so
A cloak of extravagance.
He doesn't need that either.
Gifted to you by Professor Beos.
nice.
A cloak of extravagance is a cloak of billowing and a cloak of many fashions.
Nice.
Cloak of Billowing might be the coolest magic item in these.
Yes.
It might be the coolest.
So this one is a cloak of billowing, basically that you can customize.
Okay, sweet.
That's all.
You're making a pirate flag. That's whatever.
There is a alchemy jug.
Oh,
Specialized to make dwarven ale and whiskey. A cap of water breathing.
Stone. No more livers.
A stone of good luck. And you find a small, sparkly silver little box.
Okay.
Probably maybe a foot by 2 feet. So not super small. As you open it, you see a note. Sorry, I still rest for this important occasion. But enjoy the honey. And there are a bunch of different bottles filled with some sort of potions.
Oh,
Potion.
gosh.
Mm-mm,
Ryan Scotian.
Gotta get fruity tonight.
No. Might have another bonfire.
58,000 gold.
Oh,
Hey.
oh,
Magma rifle.
it's like, oh, great, more gold. Well,
It's in platinum.
yeah. Still platinum? So lame.
There was more, but Helena gave you 68k.
Just so much platinum. So much money.
It's a lot to carry. You know what's lighter? A magma rifle.
But, guys, if you ask me for money, I will give it.
There are like 3 bags of holding.
Oh, yeah. Sick. That's awesome.
And as it kind of all dies down, you are met with a carriage. Led. You see a kind of very well dressed human man at the front, with 2 nightmares pulling the carriage.
Hey now.
You and Helena enter as you are taken to the east side of the continent, where there is a little beach resort.
Dude, that's it.
With that, we'll fade to black on that side.
Hey. The end of a Disney movie right there.
The
Lights on?
potions are slightly modified potions. They're, I don't know how to say it, like filters of love.
Okay.
Just drugs.
Yeah.
Give you
yes.
drugs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, hey, dude. Throw them away.
13 bottles.
We'll keep those, but we're not using those tonight. We don't need those. And in that, we fade to black.
No! Throw up the black.
Door closes, the shades go down, and candles go on. And,
Look. Okay, actually, on that note, I'm gonna go up to Don and be like, "Did you still want to duel? I need to clear my head. I need to think about something else right now."
And with that, you each, everyone except you,
Yep.
has 2 weeks as they take their honeymoon.
Are the people staying here?
A lot of the nobles are staying for a week or so. There's a few who leave pretty quickly.
I just want to very, very.
Jose drinks just as much as anyone else. Um, enjoys the taste of good liquor. Notices you come up. Can I do it for you?
Hey there, you're you're the founder of the school, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't think we have
Gone, right? If I remember correctly, Professor Zoll found you. Correct? Artificer, right?
I,
He's teaching you about your ability.
yeah.
You're special. I'm aware of this.
Special how?
Oh, you led your class. You've been doing good work here.
Um, so a while ago. I'm not sure if it's still up to date, but Fiona said something. Princess Fiona of the Huntsman.
So I'm aware of her.
Yes. She said something about the academy and the courts. Like she said, like their relationship was contentious, and then they were on speaking terms, and then contentious again. Um, I'm not affiliated with any of the courts, but I am from the Feywild, so I thought it would be nice to know what's going on.
You've been having communications with your mother, right? Aware. I am. So, now, to keep up disguises or false pretenses, I'm aware you have most, if not all, of your memory. Please, ask away.
First of all, if anything,
Which information?
with the fact that I have no memories back.
Many juniors and seniors receive their memories. Your group is more adept than most, and we figured it was about time you would find out.
That time.
Yeah.
It wasn't really something you did though.
Sure about that? Aware of detect thoughts and diving into memories. It's nothing new. It's a great various dynamics. No.
Okay. The answer is
Now, John. How would you have felt if you knew this deal was still hunting you your whole life growing up? After escaping and us finding you. All of that. Professor Zoll taking you didn't want to burden your mind. Different people for different reasons. I believe Marok show of your group is at the Academy of his own free will. Most of them we find. I'm not directly with every single, collection of students, but for the most part, people who had something traumatic happen or needed peace of mind. Which
So, you felt the need to take this.
Together. I have the paperwork. Back to the academy, but I can fetch it if you really want to see.
Alright, question for the DM. Do I remember signing anything? Nope. Can you make an insight check?
Sure.
Alright.
Am I the only one that remembers actually signing something? Interesting.
I got freaking kidnapped. I didn't sign nothing.
I know, that's what.
Dirty 20.
Seems honest.
What do I remember signing any paperwork? And I don't think any of the other people, except maybe Morocho in my party, remember signing any paperwork. It wasn't really consensual.
Well, what you want me to do? Based in the Feywild, you of all people should know.
Yeah.
They are interesting. I'm not a Fey of myself. I'm at this point, but you know, the Fey have their perks. There's a reason I'm still there. I had the chance to move back to the material plane a few years ago. Well, at this point, time-wise, a few decades ago. But by that point, the Fae seems more stable. There's a lot of politics here, if you haven't noticed.
So what is the Academy doing with the Feywild courts then?
Surviving. When the courts feel threatened, they kill things. I was in the Feywild. They felt threatened. So I didn't die. Now we're here. Having Feywild at the third court. The balance? It's like crumple. I don't know. I want peace. The courts can't make up their minds. They keep fighting. I'm here for peace.
So, was that it? You just wanted to establish a school in the Feywild, maybe have a third court open, balance, say, politics.
What else was I was gonna do? My whole party died, so I killed him. But just to, save a lot of people.
So what do you think about that? You killed him.
That's a great opening.
You see, flips a little thing. You recognize the liquid of sobriety. Oh, I don't like being drunk. I used to run with a group. Strong. Very strong. Jose's the only one who made it out alive. Sad. I thought I was just gonna take out myself. Didn't realize bloody staff would blow everything up. But at the end of the day, I got to be introduced to the Feywild. You gotta make some new friends. Such as the mistress. Of course, she is very powerful. Much respect to her. But I don't want to war. I want to be left alone. I love my party back. They're gone.
You do understand the position I've been put in, then, right?
I understand, you, the Sealy, Don't even get me started on rest. Picks up the whiskey again. That princess is a child. Sometimes I want to strangle her. But I can't. Politics. Stuff like that. You got royalty here. New royalty here. The mom's a strange one. Well, Nox is. Nox is a weird one.
Who's Knox?
Oh, you don't know!
Then enlighten me.
I'll let them introduce themselves. It's not my place. But I'll tell you what. The academy is still here. The academy's not going away. I want you to know that. But just think before you act. I know that's hard for someone like you who shot their ex 4 times in the chest. It took a lot of fire to save you.
Yeah.
It took a lot of politics to save your life as well. You and Ress being hunted by the courts. That was so much paperwork. But raw material plane. Very well, it can go bugger off. Right? Wait, Don. Lifts a drink. Toast, please.
To what?
Peace in the Feywild. Our home.
Fine. That I can toast to.
Greg still doesn't have his memories, does he? See what I can do.
Ooh.
You see he like leans over to Mistress Ardoon, and you see her start like you see like little runes start appearing in front of her. They all just and it's like violent disappearance. I check up on him tomorrow.
Seems like he did something.
Be careful with that one. He's volatile. I'm sure you are already aware. But he was a good kid. Lost. A little bit like Russ. Don't trust the Fae. They lie. They cheat. If you thought I was good at lying, they are. Way better than I am. But in general, just stay safe. Keep them alive, will you?
That's what I do.
Wonderful. I also haven't forgotten about these favors I've called to take on. I'll be in contact with your group.
Right then. A favor is a favor.
That's what the Feywild stands for. But please, don't let me down for the mood. Enjoy the wedding. Please.
I walk
There's
away.
a few
I guess.
Fae here. Enjoy your time.
Was that before Conrad and Helena went on their merry way?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you still want a duel after that?
Yes, very quickly.
All right.
I beat you.
This is the bathroom.
Do we want to actually like roll that out, or do we just want to talk about it? I'm down to roll initiative and actually.
Nero, so he can catch it.
Yeah.
Both of you roll a D100.
Oh, hey.
Higher number wins.
What? No, totally beat him. Okay, fine.
Oh,
He's got a lot of damage.
lot of spell.
Absorb elements.
19?
51.
Oh, 51.
50% chance. That's all.
It's cocked.
That is con.
Is it?
It's cocked. Yeah, fine. Roll again.
Like 3 of them.
Ten
Yeah.
six.
Yep, there it is.
Nice to low. Alright. He brings you down to like 20.
Alright, that's fair.
It
Alright.
was a close one.
I feel like when I get back up, it would just kind of devolve into like Eldritch blasting and shooting at like dummies as we just kind of talk about things. And I'm just there talking about it, and I'm like, so I met this girl I used to know. Her name is Rosa,
Okay.
and she, I don't know, she was very forward. But I sling 2 Eldritch blasts at these dummies. They just, oh. I thought I should feel something, but I didn't. I don't know, she was just someone else I used to know. And like, I thought maybe I should, and I thought that was wrong, and maybe I should make myself feel something. But like, how do I know that I'm just not doing it for the pact at that point? It's a bigger wine, sends out a bunch of scorching rays.
I'm about this. But
Yeah, I just need to say it out.
yeah, that's. I guess. Just. So, it doesn't have to be the first person you come across. You can just try to see someone that works. If you want to marry for love, marry for love. It just depends on whatever you want. Do whatever you want to do. Don't feel pressured.
Yeah. Oh. We got 2 more Elder Trolls. I'm like,
Yeah.
tell me about anything that happened with Jose. Or are you gonna wait for the whole party to be there? Or are you gonna tell
Probably.
anybody?
I'm not exactly sure.
Alright.
Do I know a Nox?
Hmm.
Hey, Martin.
Yes?
I'm assuming.
He's kind of standing off to the side of the party, real awkward, like by a
The thing
table.
is, you probably would have followed her out.
The fact that we said, hey, let's duel would probably be like, I should go there. You were probably the one that brought me back up.
The rest is here, so she's your only person right now.
You have a bodyguard.
So he's standing awkwardly by the side of the training.
Do you know Nox?
There's a brief look of panic on his face. No.
Yes, you do. You're lying. Tell me.
Yeah, he's lying. That is a 10 on deception.
Roll insight too.
Yeah,
I don't beat it. I don't beat it. I rolled a 3 plus something.
No, so this was.
Oh, what do you mean, Don? He's completely trustworthy.
Why does this matter to you? Is there someone important named Knox?
Well, I talked to someone at the company and they mentioned that
Someone.
you know.
Who would this someone be?
Jose.
He was there?
Yeah, he was.
You're the only one who noticed him.
I'm just completely unaware.
From the academy?
Yeah. So what's going on? I know nothing about you besides my mother and Rhiannon sent you to tell the rest of me and make sure we don't die. But beyond that, nothing.
I will say real quick, him being here is possibly a very big breach in security.
I'm not sure what you want.
Gosh, I wish Greg was here.
Greg is inside. Drinking hell. Ha.
Oh,
Yuck.
That's not like him.
I left that first.
That's very unlike him.
Wait a minute.
Something's not right.
Just tell me the truth. It doesn't have to be the whole truth, just part of it.
I do know someone named Knox.
Okay.
They're unimportant.
I feel like unimportant is really subjective.
Of course, that's true. Everything's very subjective with the Fae.
Yeah.
So, great talk, everybody.
Yeah. Do you push further or no?
So,
You know he's lying.
I know.
Should I go?
Can you give me a little bit more?
Like what? What do you need to know?
Is he you? Is he someone who's chasing after you? Is it a sheep? Is it an important fae? Do I need to worry about it?
They are not important. That is really all you need to know.
I really don't like it when people hide information from me.
I understand that feeling. My task is not require me to give you this information. If it becomes apparent that the information will aid in safety or health in any way, it will be divulged. Till that point, I prefer to keep some things to myself.
Anything Miro or Ina want to do?
Sorry, I'm gonna swim this fast.
You are a hit sensation with healings.
The dance floor with the acrobatics.
Yeah.
Hang on. Yes. I rolled a 23 for acrobatics check.
Your dance moves are peak.
I can't talk to anybody. No charisma. But
You are noticed by a few women.
scary.
Hey there. The head.
Exactly like that.
I can see Ina probably talking about Kiki. Be like, do you want
Roll check. Or actually, for this, roll me a persuasion check.
He's gonna do some progress tonight. He's gonna baptize some people.
What is it?
Persuasion.
See? It's like 20 something. Let's say 23.
23.
You actually find a decent, following.
Dead.
Roll me a d20.
There's some flat figures.
All right. Sure roll.
19.
19. You find 19 followers of Kiki.
Oh, goodness, it's a
Dang.
branch.
Jesus.
Branch.
You were actually listening to her.
There's a few people who are like, where do I go?
Talk to my patron. See if he can talk to you. I think there are books out there.
Good start.
If you want to delve more, go to cooperation.
Say cooperation. Everyone scatters.
Do not say that.
They're still interested in Kiki, not in cooperation.
Okay, you don't have to go to cooperation. I'm going there. Force you're outside.
As the night goes on and drinks are had, fun is had, you eventually find your way to your own rooms.
We move now to a period of time where the party will be shopping. So, enjoy.
Just imagine that, okay? Just imagine.
Curse.
Just imagine how easily I would tear through anyone you put in front of me.
Holy crap.
Almost anyone. Okay.
This party's only equivalent to a CR20.
I can probably take that over.
Yay.
Technically, you're equivalent to a 7.
Something cool in my downtime. I'm not even looking for a specific one because Kyle, don't know a lot of D&D magic items.
Would you be
Janitor's Guide, page 100.
That's a lot of words to read.
40.
Wait, is it actually?
It's a table of magic items.
Oh yeah, you know that book better than actually.
if you're planning to look around?
Oh no, this is the random encounters pages.
So your rares are gonna be about 5,000 gold, and your very rares are gonna be about 34.
Berserker Axe. Boots of Speed, Gold Commanding Water Elementals, Racers of Defense.
Actually, most of your rares would be closer to 8. 8 to
Cloak
10.
of Displacement. That's cool.
That is pretty cool.
What's something I even
8 to 10k for your rares.
Glamour Studded
30 to
Leather.
40 on very rares.
Hey, Quintus, if you're looking for magic weapons, Ina would be also.
If you pull all your
I'm looking for magic items.
Vermont is too, actually.
Just
Okay.
100k.
So Ina's and I are going to be looking for magic items.
It's up again, by the way.
Ring of X-ray Vision.
It's true.
Ring of Spell Storage. Oh yeah, we
Gosh, can I
Shield of Missile Attraction. We should get that one.
Nice.
Shield of Missile Attraction.
You suck them in the
Should I? What's the? Is there anything that gives me invisibility? Like, is there just a ring of invisibility somewhere?
Wait until level 15.
Very rares.
Ring of Mind Shielding. That's cool.
I know that ring of invisibility is not to ask, so maybe it has like a corruption effect, and we can only get rid of it if we throw it in a volcano. And original ideas.
Wow! I wonder where D&D was based off of.
Wand of the War. Wand of the War Mage is cool.
What am I looking at? What are these?
All of their descriptions are in the Dungeon Master Guide.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Magic items tables.
Okay. In terms of blasting,
Oh, that was
never
fun.
smoking bottle was cool.
Minor items are cheaper than major items. They're not
true. Like,
the heck is a brazier of commanding fire elementals?
What do you think?
It's a brazier that you light on fire and it makes an elemental.
It summons them?
Yes.
Ooh, I want one of those. I could get a friend.
Wand of
What?
Tenney.
What do you mean nothing? I know nothing about magic items. If there's something bad, you have to tell me.
You treated the Sun Blade. Just a fire sword.
I'm not really proficient in swords. I would love a magic weapon, but I mean, like,
For Warlock, I think you might actually be proficient with the Sunblade.
I'm simple weapons.
Yeah.
Like,
It's if you're proficient, I believe, with rapiers or short swords.
I'm not. Warlocks are just simple weapons, right?
Those are simple weapons.
Rapiers and short swords are martial.
Short swords.
Short swords are martial.
No, they're working.
Really?
If there's a sun dagger.
Or a Sun Quarterstaff.
Okay, how much did that freaking cloak of Elven?
Sun quarters.
Cloak of Elvenkind.
How much did the cloak of Elvenkind cost?
Probably 8K.
8K gold.
100 platinum.
I do, but I'm not even sure I want it that much. Because what if I could command fire? What's wrong with the brazier of commanding fire elementals?
There's nothing wrong. It's just a chance that you know, like
I lose control of it.
with an ingredient.
I lose control of it. I'm resistant to fire. I will eat it if I lose control of it.
Why not?
Oh my gosh, that sounds like a skill issue. And if I lose control of it, I just die, and then I get to play one of my cool backup characters. Oh, come on! Hey, that backup character I told you about would be even cooler after the events of today.
My personal mission at this table is to make sure that nobody dies. I'm spiked. Alright?
You're a flipper? Slippers and spider climbing?
You should get that.
No, I can fly!
The spider time is cooler. Flying, for sure.
Oh.
For sure. You can spider.
Oh, no, I got it. This one's super on brand. This one's super on brand. We get the Trident of Fish Command.
Okay, what is this backup character that you're so excited about?
I can't tell you.
Danny.
Okay, it would be a rogue, which goes against my whole I will play a healer if I die thing, but a rogue would be fun.
No, you can actually play a road like medic who uses no magic. It's pretty sick.
I was gonna make him a scout.
Oh, we should have some lockpicking competition.
I would be fast as heck and use 2 crossbows. It would be the best.
Yeah.
Wait, what staff? Hold on, No, I can't attune to Staff of Healing.
You have a wonderful time. The rest of you.
Alright, tell me about that brazier. I want that brazier. I don't have to attune to it either. There's no drawbacks to this item. Alright, I want to read this item's freaking description first.
Commanding fire. While a fire burns in this brass brazier, you can use an action to speak the brazier's command word and summon a fire elemental, as if you had cast the conjure elemental spell. The brazier can't be used this way until the next morning, and it weighs 5 pounds. So, and that's it. That's all.
You can guess conjure elemental. An elemental for fire elemental. Which the spell basically just makes an elemental where you have to control of it every turn.
Every turn I have to keep control of it. With what, like a bonus action or an action?
It's just like
saves.
your turn.
I think when it takes damage, it's saves. I don't know.
Well, hold on. I have a book here. I can look it up. It's just conjure elemental?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, I have a project for 2 weeks. Could I make my armor in gold like this? Like just like
yeah. Sure.
Do I need to roll for that, or is it just?
You have 2 weeks. It's not hard.
Alright.
You have pretty good experience adjusting.
Oh no, it's it's concentration for 1 hour.
Oh yeah, so it only goes against me if I lose concentration on it. Not if, like, I don't have to, like, keep rolling, it's just concentrating on it.
Yeah.
And it obeys me with its own initiative, no action. Yeah, I wanna see if I can find one of those over the 2 weeks. Brazier to summon one of those.
And if you cast it,
How hard can it possibly be?
How is the city defined magic?
Oh my gosh, I thought it was.
You just do
What
magic.
kind of items are we looking for?
Magic.
Magic items, whichever magic item you feel you want.
I'm looking for a small gold bowl that will let me summon a man made of fire.
Fireman.
Dude, that's the flavor. I just summoned like genies that know Vulcan. And it's like, so this guy beating you up. Oh my god.
Come here.
Concentration breaks. He's like, bro, I suddenly don't like your vibes. I'm gonna try.
You need to die.
I'm gonna try and kill you now. Hey, it's okay. When I hit level 11, I will be capable of becoming straight up immune to fire. It's just...
That's it. Alright.
When you're
Don't worry
become
about the
resistant to radiant damage.
When you're level 11, you'll have much bigger things to worry about.
That's true. Then losing control of my pet elemental, yeah.
Me creating a copy of Conrad every turn that just beats your person.
No way.
Got it.
Awesome.
Oh, did you want the book with the magic items, Ina? Or Claire? Or...
Sure.
The D&D.
You know who you are.
Let's think. We're just looking.
Yeah.
You get 2 weeks. Quintus.
Yes.
That was so summer, yes.
Yes.
Um,
I get to buy the funny bowl.
you're like 2 days. Find a rose in your door.
Find a what at my
A
door?
rose.
Nice. Anyway, and then I go back to my book. I'm reading a book on advanced pyromancy techniques. I'm really interested.
Sure.
That's she get into the castle.
Like, yes, I don't know.
Where's this woman? She's not real.
So
Hey, you're a high value product.
Yeah, well, if anybody else out there is familiar with the plot of Doki Doki Literature Club, I just watched a playthrough of it, and so now I'm terrified of any forward woman. Anyways, sorry.
Zaman shows up at your door with the painting.
Oh yeah, I forgot I did that.
It's odd.
It was a prank. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. I just wanted to ask for your help with something.
Yeah, sure. I hang up the. Actually, I crammed the painting in my bag of holding. I'm gonna use that later.
In the bag of holding.
I fold. No, I'm just kidding. I see. You see me try to cram the painting into my bag of holding.
Corner.
I get the corner in there, like the interdimensional space is like grabbing at it, but this is not going in, and so I'm just like, all right, I hang it back up on the wall.
Okay, picture like something this size.
I try my best. It doesn't work. I'm like, okay, I'm so sorry. What did you need?
Well, I just noticed that there are very many magical things around here, and I was hoping you could help me find a better sword, maybe?
Oh yeah, I can do that. I've actually been looking into a few things myself.
It just
Yeah.
seems like the material plane has some incredible things, and I wish to see more of them, and I feel I can be a little uptight sometimes.
You're not so bad.
That worse.
Savant redemption art.
Redemption.
Redemption, just yeah.
Just Quintus finally warming up to Zaman. All right, so yeah, then I guess I will take him to wherever I'm buying my funny bowl from.
So you're looking for the funny bowl. What are you looking for?
Better weapon,
What price?
probably uncommon.
I would try and look for a
Uncommon?
flame tongue.
So like a weapon.
Is that a flame tongue?
You could find a +1 sword.
Easy. Is there any flame tongues around?
You could find a flame tongue. It'd be probably for a flame tongue 7K.
Oh, you don't have to buy it. I just figured because we were here. I should show you this one.
A +1 weapon, probably 800 gold.
No. Flame tongue is
Rare.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
not at my price.
What does figurine of wondrous power do?
Depends on the figurine.
There's one of a marble elephant. Thinking kiki.
So what the figurines are is basically you throw them and they transform into the animal.
You can get a pet elephant.
Well, I know.
Wait, is it a small elephant or a large elephant?
I think full size.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
And how much does the brazier cost?
Brazier
I literally
8.5K.
8.5K.
Am I back at this point? Or
No, this is happening while you're gone.
this is during the 2 weeks.
I need some help.
Marble elephant. Rare. This marble statue is about 4 inches high and long. It can become an elephant for up to 24 hours. Once it has been used, it can't be used again until 7 days have passed. So once a week, elephant.
That's fine.
It's
Cool. So I'm looking for something that will help me like or damage. So what type of like not weapon, but magic item?
Maybe a wand or something.
Just a +1 rod and then
Rod of the Pack Keeper.
Rod
Yeah.
back keeper.
Great item.
Same one that I
Every
use.
Warlock. You could also try and find a homebrew item. You have ideas, but those can get a little more pricey. What?
I don't buy the brazier until Conrad gets back and I can ask him for a little money. I just practice my loot and read books.
Sure.
is everyone waiting until I'm back?
yeah, basically.
The money? Yeah. You're the
And I'll say, well, he's gone. Rosa does invite you to go to drinks. Maybe like 5 days in. What the newlyweds? We just got back from their honeymoon.
Sounds like not an awkward time.
I
at all.
don't-
It sounds really fun.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know. We would just sit there with the invitation for a little bit and just be like, yeah, I don't know.
So sorry. So with broadly pack keeper, I can get it even though I have a different.
You're Warlock. It's just Warlock specific.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not genius specific or anything.
Oh, okay. So
We're the pack keeper, only genie warlocks.
which
You imagine.
is that?
That gives you a +1 to your DC in spell attack, as well as an action you can restore a spell slot once a day.
So an extra spell slot, and then your
+1 damage, +1 DC. It's really good.
well +1 attack. So the damage doesn't go up, but you hit more.
+1 is uncommon or
Uncommon major item. I just saw it on the table.
so it's probably 1,000 gold. So 100 platinum.
Okay. Cool. Nice. All right. Here, is there a description online?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sure you could kikify it anyway. Oh, this
Do
was
you
really
find
good.
anything? I don't know if I'm even looking for anything. I think I'm good.
With the wheelies.
Yeah.
Wheelies.
Monks don't get a whole lot of magic items, sadly.
There's a dragonite belt. It just lets him restore key points easily.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah. +1 or +2 or +3. Dragonite belt.
Never heard of it.
Really?
That's the only monk-centric item. Like literally the only one.
It's from Hisman's treasure.
That's why.
For dragons.
Well, I got 370 platinum to blow.
I'd say you could probably find tier 2.
Yeah, the
Okay, so what is it?
+2 is rare. So the dragon hide belt. It's made of dragon hide. While wearing it, you gain a +2 to saving throw DCs of your key features. In addition, you can use an action to regain key points equal to a roll on your martial art stats. That'll be like a 1d8. I think you roll that, and then you might be able to regain those key points. And you can't use that until the next dawn. So
Can I buy that?
pretty good.
So wait, an uncommon major item, the Rod of the Pact Keeper, was 1,000 gold, but a rare major item, the Funny Bowl, is 8,500.
They vary.
That's fair.
Like, it's not like
I've heard of documents called fair magic item prices, which well, not fair, sane, but you can do.
so.
It's not bad, sure.
I just need 450 platinum.
That's cool.
Or technically, I only need 400. Yeah, I shouldn't ask for more than
You do colors.
I need money from
From your brother.
Officially.
My brother-in-law. Oh my gosh, the in-laws. I need a loan.
Conrad will though send like 2,000 gold to his parents.
Which is more money than
yes,
they've
yes,
ever seen.
yes, yeah. So they're probably able to get to like fix up the house and like get some new things. So yeah, that's 2,000 platinum off me.
200,
Yeah.
not 2,000.
No. I said 2,000 platinum.
You said 2,000 platinum?
Yeah. Yes.
How much do you have?
7,190
You
platinum.
your parents millionaires.
Yes.
Made them targets.
My parents, okay? What
That's
else
a
am I gonna
good
do?
man.
That's the equivalent of like a celebrity going to his parents and being like, no, please, buy the super yacht.
Buy the house and the yacht and the car. It's on me. So yeah.
Well,
And eat caviar the
2,000
rest of your days.
platinum?
It's gonna survive being sent through the mail.
Listen, they are reasonable people. They're not gonna spend any gold.
They even do it.
I put it in a
Invest.
Oh, do something.
Dude, they put it. They invest it. They're parents. They're old.
they are
Put it in the
reasonable people.
stock market.
They put it in the stock
In the
market.
mutual fund.
And I don't need that money. So
Put it in the bank with compound
Alright.
interest.
I'm out 2,000 gold. Well, it's platinum.
That's 20,000
gold.
All right.
I think that makes your parents aristocrats.
Yeah, probably.
immediately.
Yes. Yeah. Cool.
Oh, someone remind me one more time.
Could I-
Dragon Hide Goblin.
If you look it
Just
up
look it up a minute.
online, yeah, +2 dragon height belt. Wait, what, sir?
Okay.
I was just gonna say, can we make the whole I get 400 platinum for the funny bowl official?
Yes.
Awesome.
Wait,
For
how much? Platinum.
platinum, that's 400 plat. Because you said it was worth 8,500 gold. I have 450 platinum. With an extra 400 platinum, I can purchase the funny bowl.
Do you send her up or no?
I go to Dawn. Dawn, remember when I told you I wanted your help with this kind of stuff? It's now. I put the paper down. I'm like, frick. I still don't feel nothing. Help.
Help how?
You don't know.
Remember, you're asking this to the person who shot her fiance, so she might just give you a gun.
Dawn, should we bring it up? I know 3 girls total.
Okay. She. How much did you talk to her?
Very little.
Okay, well. Make talk to her.
Sane, reasonable thing to do.
I'm not talking. It's a
But it sucks.
You talk better than I do. So you like this. You're fine. Even if you don't want to spend any more time with her, at least talk to her. That feels like the right thing to say for you to do. Just if you don't feel anything, tell her that.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Oh, that's gonna suck though.
Again, do whatever you want to do. I know that, like, since you're noble and since you're a warlock, your options are a little bit limited, but still.
Mm-hmm. Just,
Fire
hey,
your
look,
own person.
as long as you just don't tell Vulcan that I passed this up, everything will be fine.
Not like I've pipeline to Vulcan, so.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I would go. I'm not going to stand around. That sucks. I'm going to go, and I'm basically going to tell her that with all the memory stuff that's been going on, I'm just very, like, confused, I guess, and I need some time to just figure things out.
She like, oh, no, it's just,
Yeah.
well, when you remember me, reach on out. You will.
And I leave. Or no, I don't just leave like that. Like I don't want to. I don't want to play out the whole thing. That's what happens. You know. Um, in other news,
Fireball.
I'm literally writing the words "funny bull" on my character sheet.
Funny bull, that's so
I'm gonna write in parentheses what it actually is. But yeah, I just really. I'm sorry that I'm completely focusing on this as opposed to the whole thing going on, but
later.
I'm not capable of
Conrad.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
So
Hey, could I borrow some money real fast?
How much?
I don't open with that.
Oh, if you did, that'd be fine too.
No.
how you doing?
I really did.
How was it? How was the honeymoon?
Helena's beaming.
So is Colin. And as they return, you can tell his hair is messed up, and his mustache is also messed up.
Still.
Not still, but he probably did it when he woke up, but now it's messed up.
Oh. Oh, stop me.
say right now.
Yeah, I don't think I can look Helena in the eyes. I don't think I can do it.
It was great though. But yeah. So she will not be coming with us, unfortunately. She has things to do here, and we have a world to save eventually, maybe. I don't know. If we even do. So you wanted money?
Well, we don't have to get to that now.
How much?
400 platinum.
Here's 50. All yours.
Oh, my gosh.
Just throwing platinum.
He doesn't want the money. I don't know what to say. He just doesn't want it.
You grew up with your parents.
Yeah,
It's probably how it would be. And then you just get platinum.
yeah. I mean, why not? He doesn't want it. They might buy a new fishing table.
They can
I
buy
come.
100.
Oh, they bought a boat.
They bought an entire
They bought.
They bought a
They're making
house
of your own fleet.
and fixed up most of the island.
That is so sweet.
Right. Yeah, I come back a little later with a gold bowl. I imagine it's got like a ruby on each compass rose.
It's like 5 feet wide.
Oh,
It's like a
big
big, large thing.
I like open up my bag of holding. I like shake it on the ground. And I'm like, check this out. And I light a fire in my hand. And I look at the brazier and I'm like, I put out the fire and I'm like, probably not a good idea.
Is there a reason you bought a bowl?
And I hold it up to Demon and I'm like, can you smell the weave on it? Do you know what this does?
No.
The weave. Sorry, I've been reading a lot of books lately.
The weavers are just.
I know. But like, I can summon a fire elemental with this, and I'm pumped.
Ah,
What?
A guy made out of fire who will punch things with his fists made out of fire. I'm so excited.
you're not going to summon this on the boat, are you?
And I slip it back into the bag of holding. No, I will.
I
Just
just
want to
where
ask.
me, you, or Greg are going to set boat on fire.
Dude, the fact that I haven't committed arson at this point in the campaign is insane.
Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Oh, God.
That's it. It takes a minute.
Oh.
If anybody wants to see the
Oh,
elemental.
sorry. It's not 5 feet. It's 5 pounds.
Oh.
So it's probably not that big. It's probably
Yeah.
like this big. It's just like a small little thing.
It takes a minute to summon it, so I can't just like whip it out in the middle of a combat. But like I
As an
can.
action, you can summon it.
Yeah, but the wait.
So the brazier, as long as it's lit, you can use an action to say a word, and then it's
it's faster.
You just have to be lit.
Yes.
Yeah, but I thought it was literally
Which does it have to be lit, and then it appears in the same place it's lit, or like just as long as it's lit somewhere, you can say it. It's like it doesn't say it. It says use an action to speak its command word, and then it summons the fire elemental. Which is like if you just have it lit in a room on shit, then you can just use an action to.
I'd say it would have to be within.
Okay.
Awesome.
Which is still cool. You can put it inside your ring. Just like right on the table.
I do have a fireplace in my ring, and so I could just like slip it under the fire pit. And it's just constantly burning.
Anyways.
Anyways,
So
what do you guys want to do?
I'm done.
what do we have to do next? We should probably. I don't know what else we have to do. Maybe we should find a job around here. Get some.
Are there any memories we want to dive into? Because if not, it's been a while since we've just done a job.
Yeah.
No, if we don't have anything, we could probably go to cooperation.
Hey DM, with what I know of cooperation, would that be suicide at our level?
What you know is cooperation is very dangerous. Known to be the birthplace of hideous aberrations and monsters that tear people limb from limb.
Let's go.
As well as a place full of powerful elementals and strange beasts. Also, many tunnels to the Underdark.
The Underdark is fun. Maybe there's a job that'll take us to cooperation and we can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone.
Shall we go down to the tavern and check the job board postings? It's like a classic adventure.
We haven't done that.
Bunch of like farms going. Someone help! It's like goblins and things.
This job.
Stomp some goblins. We should go take like a quest for level 5 adventurers and just whatever poor souls we can. Let's not do that.
I mean, if that's the only thing that takes us to cooperation.
Or we should go to Treleader.
Our character, Greg, is the only reason we have to go to Clear, and we don't know any of that right now.
That's true.
What?
Or we could sail the seas and do piratey things.
I will say Greg has a letter from the king of Kalir inviting him there. That's like
And also,
as a you are welcome to come.
At the party, Greg was getting wasted, which is usually not like it, right? So.
All Greg tells you is that he was invited there, not the rest of the contents of the letter.
Yeah. We should. Well, we shouldn't say much without
Yeah.
Colin here anyway.
Yeah. For sure.
What's on the list?
It's pretty much just Volcana, and then it's the ocean. And
There are 2 cities on the same continent.
that's right.
There is. Let me look it up. Okay, so Tulia and Tarsdal are both on the same column.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's yes. So if Greg tells us that, I mean, I think that we don't have anything else pressing at the moment. So if we just kind of meander on down there, taking a job or 2 as we go.
Right now, you've been invited to Clear.
Yeah.
I guess you know some people in cooperation. You've also been invited to return to the Sealy Court and check that out.
Really?
By
your mom.
yeah.
Do we want to go back to the Feywild right now, or do we still want to breathe the fresh air of the materials?
It's that weird forest place, right?
Yeah, the spooky place where we fought the old ladies and the goblins.
I don't like that.
What do you don't like that?
I don't like that. I like the ocean.
Obviously.
Nothing personal.
After all.
So why don't
I
we
don't know how I feel about that.
why don't we head over to like Tulia area,
What's up for that?
and then we just take some fun jobs and do some fun battling before we inevitably, out of character, hear Greg's point of view, which might take us straight clear.
Yeah.
Still,
I like that. So
Yeah. So let's just do a job in Tulia or something.
hop on the ship.
Let's go finally do battle.
Tulia, straight south of Volcana, right?
Yep.
For too long we have sat and not shot.
It looks like the 2 cities are equidistant from Clear.
You've also never been to this continent.
I know, true. Then there's the Devil's Pass thing that's up in the mountains.
Yeah.
Which I don't know what that is.
I have a backup character from there.
What?
Maybe.
Buddy, stop.
How many did you make?
How many do you need?
Character at all because I'm not planning on.
I can safely die at least twice.
Oh my god.
At least.
I will make sure.
That I die twice? Make sure of that. Because that means you will see one of my backup characters for a session. Speedrun his character development, then kill him. On to the next.
One shot character.
Bring back his memories. He's like, "What have I done?" And you're like, "Oh no."
Yeah, so let's sail on to what's that called?
Hey there,
The
Delilah.
place that's right south of us.
Here.
Yeah, it's still there. If no one has any objections to it.
As you can all get ready, she says bye to you.
We have a very tender moment.
All of us look away.
Well, it would. If you wanted to be in our room, then yeah, but that's gonna shoot our ammunition.
Look at our room, you two.
Escape the room. It's the entire problem here. If we made a room, we have a room. You guys walked in.
Yeah, we want this room. We outnumber you.
It's our room. Why are you?
It's our room now. Okay, we leave. We go sail.
Yes, we leave. We sail.
We
Okay.
can sail on a pirate ship.
Sail with our crew.
Tulia.
Julia.
It's maybe like 5 days of travel. By far the shortest one that you've made.
Wow,
It's pretty close.
it is close.
It doesn't actually take you very long. It's not. There's a lot of boat traffic.
Oh.
So not a whole lot happens.
Now we're there. Oh.
Any conversations, any night visitations, anyone sneaking onto the boat and stabbing us in our sleep?
His rest.
Tell me someone tries to stab me in my sleep. Holy crap, tell me someone tries to stab me.
Yeah.
You make your report. Princess Rhiannon is there this time. More disheveled than you've ever seen her, but still fully regal. Overall, you make your basic reports. Dawn's mother checks in, make sure she got the box. And then Princess Rhiannon is out of it the whole time. Eventually she just goes, "Well, if that is everything, I will be on my way to return to my husband." As she vanishes. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. We know.
Yeah.
The last day that you guys are on the boat, you all hear this audible, just a popping sound.
Does it sound like someone being banished?
Just banish people.
Just secret. It's an anti-banishment base. It's like
So
some
someone
Spanish.
appeared.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you all see a tiger its way onto the back. The crew freaks out.
It's okay, everyone. It's a friend. It's okay.
They freak out even more.
Yeah. This doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen.
You each notice
On the tiger, there is no collar around the neck.
Oh,
However, there is a large bracelet.
jump through.
Very similar design, but a little more elegant and no loops on it. Just a simple band. He comes into humanoid form, and you see very well dressed, no collar, and a very intricate ring.
Oh.
As well as the eyes that you had gotten so used to, the swirling of colors are now focused into pupils. Oh, shoot.
What color is his eyes?
I don't know. I blonde my text.
Dang,
I believe it was royal purple.
Oh,
Crap. Am I not surprised?
I told him. I'll be back.
well, that's good. Have you back. I just couldn't see you before. Welcome back. And this is our boat. It's pretty cool. We have a room downstairs. So
Cool. You missed a lot, but we missed a lot too. What happened?
different things about that. Bro.
Where'd it go?
It's equalmente.
He
Conrad is about to. He is about to say that, but he's like, wait a minute. I think he doesn't like his patron, who is
He's just like,
yeah. We'll talk.
had some long talks.
It's okay. You guys can talk. One married man to another.
Banish Mira. I don't, but I easily could. You have a -1 to charisma, just remember. I snap my fingers, you disappear. For exactly 60 seconds, and 60 seconds only.
What's the metal flat? I'm sure he's
Yeah.
give a little more description when he gets back.
Yeah.
I have a prequel episode.
But as you kind of get into Tarstal, Tulia, sorry. Tulia, it seems someone had given them a heads up that you were coming. And you see a pretty lanky humanoid figure, or human figure, that you recognize as Duke Harrison Blood.
That's cool.
That's sick.
From the dinner party.
From the what?
Dinner party.
Oh,
The one that we had way back when.
Um,
That you were preaching, you were proselyting at the time.
He welcomes each of you. Just goes, welcome! Such an esteemed group. I'm glad you could make your way to our great city. Of course, feel free to stay, and I understand if you're simply going through, but please enjoy our fair city.
Of course, thank you.
Of course. Bows very regally.
As does Conrad. He bows very low. Lower than he should be. Bows very low.
this man is past the 19 grade.
Folds in half, falls to the ground.
You each, walking into the city. It's not like the undead vibe of Talendros, but the same, like, heavy feeling of the whole city.
Barovia. Dig it.
Something seems off here.
I'm gonna use divine sense.
Sure.
Everyone is undead.
Celestial fiends.
Yeah, social fiend undead. Within 60 feet.
Huh?
No desecration.
Not
quite desecration, but there's a weird feeling. Like a mix of hollow and desecration.
Let's not just pass through this place.
There's an odd feeling.
Yeah.
My sense feels strange.
Should it be? I mean, since we're here and we look for just something to pass the time, we could ask the king if we can do anything to the city since we're here.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, it looks like he already knows who we are.
Yeah.
So either that's a good thing or it's a bad thing.
I don't even know who told him, but
Yeah. Also,
Word travels fast.
Yeah.
Oh, too fast.
Yeah. I think we could go and see the king.
All right. Well, the Duke.
Or yes.
Duke of Tulia, the king is in Tulia.
Okay. So
This place still has like a functioning feudal system.
yeah. Offer our services.
The Duke was there. He's wanting to take you in. Fairly large house. He lets you all in. Would anyone like tea or?
Take on.
Gets you some drinks. Alcohol, anyone?
Just whatever you have.
You do this really weird. It's like viscous. It's the best word I could describe.
Yes.
Smells really strong alcohol.
I'm gonna taste it. Yes, I know it.
Almost like a citrus.
That's citrus. He's gonna nail that.
It's this weird, like, it stretches. It's a little weird.
It stretches. Okay.
Is my tea just normal tea? Or is my do I got goopy tea as well?
It's pretty normal.
All right. Is this doing anything weird to my?
Me as well. Is this doing anything weird as it stretches down my?
Am I going to be needing to make any wisdom saves?
Roll me a con save.
Which I now have a +1 on that from my stone of good luck. So that is a
lot.
that's a 26.
26.
Yeah.
You gain a +1 to deck saves for the next.
Someone throw something at me.
The next 3 hours.
That's 3 hours.
Yeah. As you drink a booze whiskey.
I knew it was news! Oh my gosh.
Something shouldn't be made.
I'm gonna toss catapult at you.
Dodge this.
Shall I dodge?
In front of the Duke?
That's a 17.
Yeah, you dodged. Dang it.
I like that trick. It's kind of weird.
One of our specials.
It is special.
It is. Muses have many properties and uses.
I've never seen one, so
They're strange creatures. But good. But please, what's brought you through the city?
I guess I speak for the party. I am the captain of our ship.
I am captain now.
I am the captain now. We are passing through on our way to Kalir. And so we just thought that while we were here, we could offer our services for anything we might need, any jobs you could give us, or just anything just to help the town.
I do not wish to impose our God.
Or offer it. This is an offer. So anything that you've wanted to do for a while.
Of course,
you have it to-
our God is very secure. It finds more farther south you go, But as far as I know, town is concerned, all is good. All is well.
Should I insight that?
I'm also gonna decide.
Yeah.
It's no worries.
Oh, me going, no.
The air is rank with bad vibes.
7.
That has no Warren bossing save
Seems-
vibes.
Seems fine to me.
19.
17. Was it perception?
Jeez,
Check?
seriously.
Insight.
37.
Insane, bro. 7.
Saying dirty any normal number is the funniest thing on D&D. 33.
30. 31. 31.
19.
You roll.
You roll up 2 with a -1.
Or you have a -1 and then you have a stone of the.
Let me check his stat block.
Or you roll 0.
Yes.
Like a negative something.
Can you imagine rolling a 0?
That one just didn't even try.
As far as you can tell, he's not much true.
The entire party insert.
Here, even with 19,
Wrong here.
and how?
Yeah. Oh, it's two new things. Let us know. We'll be in town for a couple days, probably.
Of course. Look forward to seeing what y'all can do.
And we look forward to you watching what we.
I'm excited for a new noble. It's been a while since.
Who's the?
Oh, yeah, you would.
Yes.
It's been a while since things have been switched up. So
Okay.
we thought it was going to be him, but
Uh,
things change.
I mean, he's not kind of dancer, so maybe eventually.
I did not hear a word he said. You're broken.
Well, hopefully all goes well.
Thank you.
Please feel free to rest and watch over our small town.
We will.
Can I do paranoid and cast detect magic?
Sure.
All of that because she did that.
Enchantment,
Again,
necromancy.
What components does that have?
I don't know. I don't. Let's see.
Are you sitting at the dinner table going,
I like my razor.
Okay.
Detect that she detects location on him. Wait a minute.
No. Fireball. Let's see.
He just implodes.
I can't help but notice you have magic items on you.
Wait, last fireball.
You can-
person.
Gail just looking at magic items. You been that?
Verbal and somatic?
Yeah.
So you're waving your hands and muttering under your breath. He looks at you a little strange.
Like, oh, don't mind me. I'm just taking notes to myself.
That's our lantern. She's insane. I don't say that in character. That was a Kyle joke. That was a Kyle joke right there. Well, holy crap.
In this room, which is like the main room. What is the range?
Oh, I think it's
Oh,
30
yes.
feet. I just had it on the ball.
Doesn't tell me.
I
It's 30.
Range was well, yeah, 3 feet. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry. And it can penetrate walls.
There are a few. You get a few pings of abjuration magic. Throughout the room.
But nothing like on him.
On him, there is a what seems to be some sort of necklace with a mix of abjuration and evocation magic on it. As well as you notice a not a gun, like a mix between a gun and a wand. It's a little interesting. kind of on his hip that is like radiating brightly with evocation magic.
Well, thank you. We'll be on our way, of course.
If you need rooms, there are some here. Of course. But feel free to stay the night. Stay as long as you wish. You're like gestures.
Well, I'm gonna go to the tavern if you guys want to come with me.
I'm going to step out of town for a minute. Something seems strange here, and
Mind if
I'm worried.
Mind if I come with, actually?
Step out of town? What are you trying to do?
Well, I couldn't discover the difference between town and wild, whether it's the island or something the people did, because that makes a world of difference in evil.
Yeah. I don't want to drink, so mind if I tag along?
I don't mind.
Nothing personal, Connor. I just...
Actually, I'm gonna tell you because you're suspicious now.
Me or him?
You.
I've never been suspicious in my entire life.
Well, I mean, like, I don't really have to roll a stealth check because he's supposed to be, like, watching over me, so if I
Well,
get with him.
Rest is back.
Rest is back.
That is true.
Who's gonna follow?
At this point, he's not focusing on you.
Yeah,
Rest-
He's
I
gonna focus on this, so.
Okay, fine. Stealth check.
So it's to be me, Hero. Yeah, right. Thank you.
Yeah, no. I was like, let's see. I don't know, it might beat your passive. Let's see. I rolled a 3, so. Gosh dang it. Can't do math right now. 14?
Yeah.
If I beat somebody fast, that is
Really? Okay.
12.
These people are not perceptive.
No, we do not have any wisdom in the party.
Except Morocho, who doesn't have proficiency in perception.
Yes.
Oh,
I still get a +4.
Yeah.
So
Kind of nice.
you can trail him pretty easily. It's not hard to find the edge of town.
hike about half a mile past that.
Yeah.
Still within sight of town if possible.
Okay.
But just far enough away and then use Divine Sense again.
Okay. You get a similar feeling, but not quite as strong.
Okay.
How do I feel? Without divine senses.
Roll for vibe check.
No, because you said we all felt it as we got to it.
About the same.
Yeah.
At the tavern, Conrad, sensing that there is something wrong with this place, he's not going there primarily for drinking purposes, but rather to catch a vibe on the town.
So it's vibe checking.
I am vibe checking through edit. It's just a roll. Yeah, and so like while he's there drinking, he'll probably ask ask somebody like locals if there's any jobs that are around
There's a
news in the town.
there's a bartender with a big old handlebar mustache.
My stash. I like it.
Thank you. They're new here.
Yeah. I'm just passing through with my party. Who I think Nina and Mira and Greg are with me.
Yeah.
Just yes. Yeah, I'm just passing through.
Alright.
Yeah.
Get ya.
Just some ale is fine.
Gotcha. What kind of work you do?
Just I've done all kinds. Yeah, I've done all kinds. I'm not a very intelligent man, but I can kill things pretty well if I need to. So
That's
mostly
good to
that.
have.
It is. Do you know of any jobs of that sort currently?
Near Tulia? Like, there's the hunt.
The what?
Hunt.
What is that? Sounds interesting. Yes.
Countrywide. You never heard of it?
I'm not. This is my first time here on this continent.
Well,
This island.
there's a Cree. I don't know how familiar you are with lycanthropy.
But I have some experience with pumpkins.
Well, there's packs
Oh,
to hunt together. Okay. We have a group called the Hunt who go out and thin the herd, if you know what I mean.
I see.
Stays decent, but nothing crazy. It's basically a death sentence to most people. So
What what kind of hiking ropes?
anything.
Tiger.
Wolf,
bear.
tiger, bear. Rats are a little harder to catch.
Yeah.
A lot of wolves.
Yeah.
To go like east of here, southeast, you'll find a lot of bears. Those ones are scary.
And do they like attack the town ever, or are they usually just out in wild?
They'll attack.
Really?
But most of the time they stay away because it sucks when people get bit.
Yeah.
They tend to be cast out.
Yep. Well, thank you. Sounds interesting. I might look into that.
Definitely.
So that's happening, but there are four of us that are just in the woods without knowing.
Nice.
This is true.
Smooth move.
Just
Cut back to the woods.
we're just. Oh, guys, it's right behind me.
I'm a little off today.
What's going on?
And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Thank you for listening. We extend a special thanks to our cast, as well as others who help make this possible. This has been a Kunai production.